It's just one of those historic nights again. We seem to be having these quite a lot recently. Every night feels like it's a historic night, but this one really is, because this one is going to change the face and the future of SmackDown and Raw and maybe NXT, we don't know. But I don't think there's going to be much NXT involvement. But I am expecting some interesting moves. I am expecting the majority of the big stars to come over to SmackDown. And I think that Raw is going to obviously pick up a few big names. But I am expecting SmackDown to get the lion's share. I am expecting SmackDown to do better tonight. For those of you that haven't heard as well, the rules for tonight, I think there's like 71 stars, superstars, wrestlers that are going to be drafted. It's not like a superstar shakeup. With the superstar shakeup, it's like, okay, all of a sudden out of nowhere, we're hearing breaking news. Baron Corbin has gone to Impact Wrestling. There we go, Baron Corbin. That's what a superstar shakeup's like. In regards to tonight, they're actually gonna, for the majority of the show, pick who they want. Like, literally, they're gonna start with a blank piece of paper for SmackDown, a blank piece of paper for Raw, and they're gonna go down and literally say, right, our first pick, the person we want at number 1 is Vince McMahon or whoever it is, yeah? And then they're going to take it in turns. Now, because Raw is 3 hours long and SmackDown is 2 hours long, Raw gets 3 picks and SmackDown gets 2. So every turn, I think it's every turn, like Raw will get 3 picks, SmackDown gets 2. Raw gets 3 picks, SmackDown gets 2. Raw gets 3 picks, SmackDown gets 2. And they'll keep doing that until all of the superstars have been allocated to a show. And apparently the superstars don't know. Some of them might, some of the top ones might, but apparently the majority haven't got a clue what brand they're going to, so that's quite interesting. We did a video with, like, looking at the entrance themes and everything, the entrance musics for SmackDown and Raw, and kind of got a rough idea as to who's going where. I still stand by the majority of names are going to SmackDown. Don't know where the Fiend's going. I've heard people saying, why don't you put the Fiend on one and put Funhouse Bray on the other? They're a package deal. Like, I wouldn't want to just watch Funhouse Bray. I wouldn't want to just watch episodes of the Firefly Funhouse and then not have the Fiend. Equally, I wouldn't want to just have the Fiend attacking and then not have the Funhouse. Like, they're kind of, they're the same, aren't they? They're the same person. I know they're different personas, but I'd keep them together. I really would. I wouldn't be separating them. So, yeah, I kind of hope we don't get anything crazy like that. Apparently, tag teams count as 1 pick, and also they can get separated. They could split teams up. New Day, come on. Big E, let's get Big E, that singles run. So they could look at doing that. But we'll have to wait and see. I know a lot of people want the New Day to stay together, but I feel like they've done everything they can do. What else can the New Day do? Really? They've done it all. They've done it all. They've achieved it all. They've done it all. They can still carry on, like Xavier and Kofi can still be the New Day. Maybe bring in a new member, someone to replace Big E. But for me, Big E deserves a shot at a singles run at the top of the card. Do you know what I mean? Like Big E against Seth. Big E versus Daniel Bryan. Like, give him new entrance music. Change his persona a little bit. It can still be positive, but, you know, if you little tweaks, you've got a big talent there. Like, AEW would love Big E. They would absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. You don't get many guys the size of Big E these days. Most guys are quite small, you know, so, yeah, I really think it's his time, you know. Who do you want to go to Raw? Who do you want to go to SmackDown? I don't care, is the answer to that. I really don't care. Where's your 8-year-old self? He's been doing a lot of work on Twitter. We never see 8-year-old me on these streams. Yeah. Hello to Monica. Hello to Matthew. Matthew asking, when's the next toy hunt? That's a very good question. I'm hearing that there are new toys in Smith's. So, I'm going to say, what day? I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's Friday today. I reckon next week. I reckon there's a really good shot next week. I'm going to try and record some at this weekend, but I'm not confident. And even if I do, I won't get it up for this weekend. So I let's say next weekend. Hello, C Wrestling. Hope you are well. Shout out to Connor. Days, who wins, Roman or Seth? Yeah, so we're going to get a match tonight. The winner is the first pick. I don't really understand. Like, I don't really get it. So, I think, is it that Seth is representing Raw and Roman represents SmackDown, which means that there's no way Seth is going to SmackDown? Well, I don't get it. So if Roman wins, I think SmackDown gets the first pick. Do they have to have Roman? Still haven't quite got my head around it. I'm sure they'll explain it. The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Can I have a shout out to the Ohio State? Oh, hello. The Ohio State. What are you? The Ohio State what? Buccaneers? Broncos? Ballerinas? What are you? It began with a B. Ohio State. As soon as I see it on VAR, I will shout you out, my friend. Really appreciate the support. It is. Okay, here we go. The Ohio State Buckeyes. What the hell's a Buckeye? The eye. Where's the rest of the book? Why are you only focusing on the eyes? The Ohio State Buckeyes. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. I know what a buck is. It's like a animal, deer, mandeer. Is it a mandeer? What's a mandeer? That's a buck. Lady deer is a deer. So I know what a buck is. But why are you only focused on the buck eyes? The eyes of the buck? What have those eyes seen? We'll never know. We'll never know. But a shout out anyway to Ohio State Buckeyes of Columbus. Amazingly, in Ohio. There we go. Who knew? Well, the Buckeyes did. They saw it with their own buck eyes. So, shout out to you, my friend, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Hey, Days, do you watch Raw and SmackDown? Do you watch Raw and SmackDown? Yes, is the answer. Otherwise, the live streams would be very difficult to do. So, yeah, we watch it every single week. Of course, now, Friday Night Smackdown, Monday Night Raw, NWA on Tuesday. Oh, my God, I've got to tell you, the amount of people that got in touch with me about Tuesday's stream was like, madness. Madness, I tell you. I think it's like the vice president of NWA watched it. Right, and got in touch, and he was like, really loved it. The whole Orange Santa thing, he was like, we were laughing. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you. And then, like, the guy that does the music for NWA got in touch, and he was like, yeah, dude, loved it. Loved the stream. Loved the bit when, you was talking about Mama Storm and, not Tony Storm, Tim Storm. Oh my God, I wonder if Tony Storm is Tim Storm's daughter. Didn't even think of that. How did I not think of that at the time? Anyway, so yeah, he got in touch. And then, right, this one really blew my mind. Some of you might know this guy. Some of you might not. Have you seen the clip of the guy who gets upset? He starts crying and he's like, it's still real to me, damn it. Right, because they're talking about wrestling and he's getting so passionate about it. It was at some kind of a Q&A and he was like talking and he was like, it's still real to me, damn it. And he was getting all upset. He got in touch. Man on Twitter. Because apparently he was actually in the audience. So he must have seen the watch. So man, I tell you what, we've got a great little community on a Tuesday now. So Tuesday, so what do we stream? On a Monday, Raw. On a Tuesday, NWA, which I am loving. On a Wednesday, AEW and NXT. On a Thursday, I have a little sleep. On a Friday, here we are for SmackDown. On a Saturday, UFC. Big UFC show this weekend as well. Not as big as last weekend, but still decent card. So see you tomorrow. And then on a Sunday, we do it if ever there's a WWE pay-per-view. So, whoo! And then it's back to Monday, back to Tuesday, back to Wednesday. Man, this is my life now. This is my life. I feel like a caged animal. I feel like a Buckeye. But I love it. Yeah, lots of fun. Are you excited for tonight's draft? Says CM Drunk. CM drunk. CM drunk. I tell you what, if I was AJ Lee and CM Punk came back home drunk, I would definitely be saying that. I'd be like, I can't believe you've got CM drunk again. Yeah, I'd have a bit of sass, because I'm quite a sassy person. So I'd be like, oh, I can't believe you're CM drunk. Get out of my sight, yeah? And I'd tell him off. That's if I was AJ Lee. And I've completely lost my trail of thought. But, yeah, super excited is the answer. I am excited for the draft. Right, Joe is here. The living legend. Joe Michaelczyk. Michael Chick. Hey, Joe. How you doing, dude? Big night. I think that Seth wins the first pick against Roman, and then the Raw drafts The Fiend first. Love the stream. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, my friend. Love your profile picture. Looks like Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I'm going to say it is. I'm going to be brave and say it is Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And, well, you know what I mean? Much love. So, shout out to you, Joe. Right, Pritchwar Prasad is here as well. Yo, Days, before I ask you my questions... Oh, you little tease. What's going on here? Before I ask my questions... Ooh, yeah, what? Yeah. As you may know, I wanted to say mad respect to you for your videos and your hard work. You have my support. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, dude. But where's your question? You didn't ask a question. You're like, before I ask my question, here's a compliment. Bye. And then you left. You didn't ask a question, dude. Ah, you've botched it. I'll keep an eye. I'll try and keep an eye out, yeah? Days, Bray just tweeted, I saw you. Oh, okay. Hey, Bray. Keep up the good work, by the way. Yeah. Loving the stuff. The whole Funhouse thing, yeah? Very strong. Very, very strong. And people would love to see you win the title, so can you do that? Work on that? I know it's not your fault. It's creative, blah, blah, blah. But still, you know, you're a legend. Have a word. Days, Bray tweeted. Yeah, people are going crazy about Bray tweeting here, aren't they? Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see. Did he just say, I see you? I see ya, hold tight. Perhaps he's a Spice Girls fan. Who? Oh, yeah. 5 minutes ago. I saw you, not I see you. I saw you. I love it, man. Anyone else think that is Bray saying to Seth Rollins, I saw the real you. I saw you. Seth Rollins. I know what you are. Ooh. Yes. Loving it. I'm on board. If I had a little captain's hat, I'd put it on because I am the captain of this ship. Let me tell you, I am fully on board this. I don't know what that is. That's a train? There's a train on this ship? Who knew? Jody says, Days! Dramatic. How are you, my friend? I am very good. Do you know what? I am loving these Friday night streams. I never used to do Friday night streams because there wasn't any shows on. But, like, do you know what I mean? I've got that weekend vibe. It's like, it's not like a Tuesday. Everyone hates Tuesdays, yeah? On a Tuesday, you're a little bit like, right, here we go, start of the week, blah, blah, blah. But it's Friday night. There's kids watching that haven't got school. There's adults watching that won't have work. There's women watching who, I don't know what women do. Press flowers or something, I'm not sure. But, do you know what I mean? They haven't even got to do that. It's the weekend. It is the weekend. It's time for bants, party vibes, little party. I wish I had a party popper. I should have brought some. I've let everyone down. And little, do you know what I mean? But still. Days, Charlotte versus Bayley for the 1000th time. I'm getting bored. I hear you. I do hear you. But, you know, I mean, look, it's not the focus, is it? The focus is the draft. So we're going to stay positive, yeah? We're going to keep... If we have to start singing campfire songs, we'll do it. It's not a problem. We're going to get through. It's going to be mad bants, okay? Right, here's Pritz. Look, guys, Pritzwar's here. and Anador, Jesus. Are we trying to crash the stream, guys, yeah? Did we not learn from the other day? Yeah, did we not learn? Here we go. Right, let's have a look, see what people are saying. Bang. Right, Pritchwar says, botched it. I know WWE is on Fox, good knowledge, and I like Lesnar, but not a fan of WWE recruiting UFC. Don't you think they should build their own stars? Excellent question. Really good question. I will come back to it because I've got very strong opinions on it, as I'm sure many of you already know. So I'm going to come back to that. Okay, Anna Dawes says, so ready for tonight. But NWA power! I have the power! Was awesome. It was awesome. Tuesday nights, man. I know I was just saying that Fridays are more exciting than Tuesdays, but honestly, I'm not sure. Because of Tuesday night power. Tuesday night power, they should call it that. Tuesday night power. KJ Carter says, shout out please to KJ and Heather. Now, is that Heather Carter? Or is that just Heather? So, shout out. I'm going to keep it simple. Count out. What the hell's a count out? Shout out to KJ and Heather. Yeah, we don't know if Heather is like in a relationship with KJ. Maybe they're married. Maybe they're too young to be married. Perhaps they're just dating. I don't want to put pressure on this. If you're not married, you should definitely get married, unless you're brother and sister, and then definitely don't. Okay? So I'm glad we've sorted that out. Okay? I bet it's quite awkward where you are right now. Right, shout out to Jonathan Crumpler. Jonathan Crumpler. Is that a name I recognise? I don't know, but I certainly recognise it now. And I tell you what, we've got a little fella who's like, ooh, ooh, yeah. I love those little emoji things. They are very, very cool. Loving that, my friend. He's got a little party hat on and everything. And I think that's his hair, like, whispering around. I don't know why I said whispering. It was hard from, definitely not whispering. Right, hang on. I need to go back to Pritsoir's question. Okay, Pritsoir. How do I feel about UFC stars? I love them, okay? UFC stars are legit. They are bad people. They just want to hurt people, okay? They're legit. They are pure athletes that just train. It's all they do. They train. They don't do anything else. They don't, mess around doing anything else. No, I don't even know if they do charity events and things like this. With WWE, even Stephanie said they're called superstars, not wrestlers, because there's so much more they have to do. Yeah, they don't just wrestle. They're so much more than that. So they are superstars. UFC competitors are not superstars. They are fighters, okay? They are fighters. They fight to earn money. You get paid more when you win more in the UFC. They are fighting machines, right? More people watch UFC than watch WWE, right? More people watch. That's just a fact. And so it is a case of tapping into that audience, okay? Tapping into that audience and trying to bring some of that audience over. But also, you're making WWE cool by bringing in UFC stars. Yes, they should build their own talent better. No disagreeing. Do not disagree. They absolutely should. But you have to look at where we are right now. How long is it going to take to make Ricochet a household name? And actually, can you even do it? Because is Seth Rollins a household name? And they've been trying for how long? Is Roman a household name? I don't know. Honestly, go ask a stranger. Ask someone that doesn't watch wrestling if they heard of Seth Rollins. Not a clue. Yeah, I've got friends that don't watch wrestling. Never heard of Roman Reigns. Never heard of Seth Rollins. Never heard of Becky Lynch. They just don't get through onto the big chat shows. They don't get through into the mainstream media. You don't read gossip about them. They're just not part of the conversation. So can you bring in people that are Tyson Fury? And to a lesser extent, Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez, 2-time UFC heavyweight champion, legit fighter. Yes. They should do better at building their own talent. But what do they do at the moment where they haven't? What are they meant to do? Just sit there going, oh, don't know. Come on, Ricochet. Come on, please be popular. Come on, Alistair Black. You can't do that. You've got to bring people in. And I think you're going to see a lot more of that. I really do. And hopefully they use these people right and we do build up a few stars. Stephen Harrington says, hey Days, will Cain or Lesnar be on SmackDown tonight? No idea, dude. No idea. I haven't heard anything about them being on the show. Of course, there was the big announcement earlier that the match is coming. Both matches at Crown Jewel. Tyson Fury against Braun Strowman. Cain Velasquez versus Brock Lesnar. Crown Jewel looks tasty. A lot of people are against it. A lot of people don't want these people in. That's fine. I think they're legit. I think they bring value. You can feel different. No judging here. Yeah, no judging here. Osgood's Orbit. That's an interesting name. Osgood's Orbit. Just got 2,600 subs. Wow, dude. That must have cost loads. What, from Subway? 2,600 subs? Do they even do 2,600 different fillings? I doubt they do. I'm joking, by the way. I know what you mean, dude. Very, very, very well done to you. 2,600 subs. That is a big achievement. I can't remember how long it took me to get to that, but you are talking... I wouldn't even want to say. Easy 10 months. I can't quite remember. Going back to 2016 now. So that is a lot of work, dude. Many, many congratulations. Days of Fan, Bam Bam Bigelow and Umaga Elites for £5. That is a steal. Bam Bam in particular. I don't know if I've ever seen a Bam Bam Bigelow in the wild. I had to get one from Wrestling Shop. They got a very small amount. And I managed to get one like years ago. And I've never seen one out in the shop. So that is amazing. Jody, our Facebook group is almost 2,700 now. Dude, that is immense. That is legit immense. What? Look at all these people being successful. Well done, guys. Well done. Success everywhere we turn. Little bit of positivity. Loving it. Days, apart from The Fiend, who is your favourite superstar at the moment? It's got to be Asuka. If I can't pick Bray Wyatt, then my default will always be Asuka. I love Asuka. I think she's the best female wrestler that WWE has ever had. Let that sink in. I legit think you are watching the best female wrestler WWE. I would put Asuka over Alundra Blaze. I would put Asuka above Trish. I'd put her above Lita. I think she's legit. I think she's absolutely legit. You know, she's so fiery and just so focused, and she's got such an amazing array of moves, and you know, some of her transitions, her submissions, just everything about that woman is next level. So yeah, love it. Osgood's Orbit. I meant 600. Oh, no worries. It's taken me 3 years, so not as good. Dude, I got lucky. I got very, very lucky. You need a little bit of luck in life, and I got lucky. When I started the channel, I had no desire or kind of, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but intention. That's the word. I had no intention to do anything to do with action figures, so I did a toy hunt for some reason. I think I was just trying a few different things. So I did a toy hunt because I was going to buy some figures anyway. So I thought I'll give this a go. And the video just exploded. Did really, really well. Got like 30,000 views or something. And at the time, each of my videos was getting a couple of hundred views. So 30,000 views is like, what? And so it just went from there. Obviously, there was an audience that were into that. And so we did more toy hunts, we did more figure videos, things started to grow, people then started to watch other videos, then we brought in the live streams, and this is how it goes, man, you know? So I don't know where I would have been had it not been for that good fortune. So all it takes is just that moment, and it'll happen. It's just going to happen at different times for different people, but you will be successful if you keep trying, try different things, mix things around. You know, it could be the path you're on is getting you so far. Try something different. Just try. Days, I found Finn Balor Elite 70 in Target. Very, very cool, dude. Days, I am finally back. I was busy with school and my exams are starting well. All the best to you, my friend. I hope your exams go very, very well. Can you believe, guys? Can you believe that it is already past? I literally just looked at the clock and I was like, what? I mean, I know we started a few minutes late. It was like 5 minutes late. But that means we've been sat here for 25 minutes. 25 minutes, and I don't even feel... we ain't done nothing. I haven't even sent the tweet. People don't even know that we're here. Like, literally, this is just us having a little chat right now. But I haven't even told anyone on Twitter, hey, would you like to drop by? Because kind of streaming right now. So that is something that I absolutely need to do. Obviously, we will do a Wheel of Fun as well as we get a little bit closer towards tonight's show, which is going to be epic. Really looking forward to it. You know, the draft, it's somewhat tasty, isn't it? Somewhat different. Tyler TS97, what do you think of Wicked Aleister Black in 2K20? I can kind of see that it looks like him. He's obviously sat with his legs crossed. And you can kind of see he's got a bit of like a beard, a longer beard, and it looks pretty cool. I like the fact that they're trying some... Again, you know, I've just said try things that are different, and they're trying something different. But I don't know. I really feel like with 2K20, they get the basics wrong, and I could be wrong about that because I don't really play the game. But whenever I have played the game, I've been playing it, yeah, and I haven't got hooked. It's as simple as that. With the old wrestling games, you would pick it up and you'd go, right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I've got that. That's punch. Right, bang, bang, oh, right, dodge, whatever, yeah, and that'd be it. Like, you would be into it, and you'd be like, oh my god, okay, one more game. I never felt that way about the 2K games. I've never got to the point where it's like, right, I need to play one. What time is it? Oh, I should go to bed. No, one more game. I'm going to do one more game. I just never get to that point. So, for me, you can bring in all of this fancy stuff. You can bring in all of these cool-looking graphics, different arenas, all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you right now, if I'm going to pick that game up and just be like, yeah, whatever, it was all pointless, wasn't it? What was the point in doing it? So I really feel like they need to make the gameplay more addictive, more enjoyable. I don't know how. Have a look, go back, have a look at like some of the, like, Here Comes the Pain and things like that. Have a look at the games that people loved. What was the mechanics there? What can they use and borrow from that time, you know? Because I really feel like they could do something better. I mean, could you imagine if you had Fortnite, yeah, and you was running around with lots of different wrestlers, and you could pick, like, WWE skins, and, like, you could have The Undertaker, and, like, his weapons are, like, the tombstone and all of it. Like, do you know what I mean? They could do some really cool games. But instead you just keep getting 2K every year, and I don't know, I can't say I see a great deal of excitement around. I don't know, I'm really torn on it. I want to get it, I want to play it. I like the look of the career mode. I think the career mode looks awesome. So I am on board, but I do think there's issues as well. Thank you to Patrick O'Neill. Very, very kind dude. Really appreciate the support. And to Mr. Big K. Not little K, Big K, 5570. I hope that's not like your password or anything, dude. But thank you, Mr. Big K. I'm going to call you Special K. Yeah? Special K. Shout out to you. What's up, Days? Hashtag Anders the Giant. Yes, that was crazy. You sending me that. That was very funny. Hello to Plush Topia. Oh, loving it. Tell you what, we're getting a lot of people coming back. Where have you all been? Where's everyone? Every time I look down, it's like, I'm back. Yeah, well, where have you been? Why did you leave us? Why? What did we do wrong? Although, welcome back, everyone. Days, why is the Cruiserweight Championship now on NXT? Because there's rumours that they're going to end 205 Live eventually. Prithsra Prasad. Look at this, it's come in and it's orange. I don't really know what that means. But I think it is definitely more special. It feels like it's gold. I'm going to say it's gold. I've gone with gold. Days, just call in the title Brock has the WWE Championship kind of erases the World Heavyweight title, the big gold one, don't you think? It is a different belt, though, isn't it? I mean, I know that they merged them, and it did become the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I suppose by cutting it down to just the WWE Championship, you really are completely getting rid of Big Gold, which is a real shame. Like, personally, I thought they should have brought that back rather than the stupid Universal Championship, right? Which, you know, they've done all right with building it up and making it feel prestigious. Done a very good job with that. But, yeah, they had Big Gold. They could have brought Big Gold back. Miss Big Gold. So, I do agree, dude. I really do agree. And thank you very much for such a kind donation, my friend. So, yeah, I absolutely agree. They kind of have got rid of Big Gold now. But, I mean, I don't know what WCW really means to the kids these days. I don't know if the kids are really that bothered about Big Gold or NWO or Sting or, do you know what I mean? I think it's all about The Fiend and it's about Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins and the here and the now. So I suppose, you know, I suppose they're not bothered is the answer. I suppose they don't really care. Days, are you going to MCM London? I don't think so. When is it? Who's there? The only thing that I've got my eye on is Alundra Blaze. Right, that sounded wrong. Hang on, let me change that. The only thing that I'm interested in attending is the For the Love of Wrestling that features Alundra Blaze. So yeah, I'm very interested in saying hello to her because she was a hero of mine growing up. I used to love her matches. Never used to see them that often. She was never on TV that often, but even as a little child, I could appreciate how incredible her matches were. Certainly against Bull Nakano. Alundra Blaze versus Bull Nakano was just one of my favourite feuds as a kid. And it was upsetting to see how the women were treated, like, after that, you know, during the Attitude Era. I get it, but, man, it's ridiculous to me that people say that women's wrestling kind of, and this revolution comes from the Four Horsewomen and it comes from NXT, because I just think back to me as a kid watching Alundra Blaze against Bull Nakano in the early mid-90s, and I just think, well, hang on, what was I watching? If the women's revolution started with NXT and Charlotte Flair and Sasha and all of that, what the hell was I watching in the early mid-90s? I'll tell you what I was watching. Great wrestling. That's what I was watching. Will John Morrison be drafted? We could get that kind of a surprise tonight, yes. It wouldn't surprise me if we do see John Morrison tonight. Days, my dad works security at T-Mobile Arena, and he said tonight, under the authority of WWE, a secret star was snuck backstage. Who do you think this could be? That's my thinking cough. I don't know. I mean, would you sneak in John Morrison? I gotta be honest, first name that comes to mind, Edge. First name that comes to mind is Edge, and I'll tell you why. Because they are so scared that Edge will go to AEW. They do not want to lose Edge, okay? Edge is someone that they would love to bring back. He's going to sell merch. He was very popular. He was a decent name. He was around in the Attitude Era. He wants to wrestle. Apparently, he's been medically cleared. But obviously, WWE are very like, whoa, we don't really want to go there. You know, you've got to be cleared 1,000,000 times by our doctors before we'll even look at you. Blah, 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 blah. But the landscape has changed. Things have changed. Because now, Edge could just go to AEW with his paper from a doctor that says, I'm allowed to wrestle. And I tell you what, they'll have him. They'll take him in a second. I should imagine they might have even called him up. So WWE are under a bit of pressure here. So if Edge can wrestle, okay, if he has been cleared, and if he does want to return, maybe that's the name. Maybe that is your name. I'm not expecting CM Punk. I'm really not expecting CM Punk. I think he's going to do that backstage show for Fox, and that's it. I can't see him coming out part of the draft. But maybe I can see Edge or John Morrison. Austin or Edge. Days, if you had a number one pick Would you take Malcolm Cuppa Soup or Abby the Undertaker Witch? Malcolm Cuppa Soup. I think you should always keep those kind of people very close. You can't trust those kind of people. You don't know what mischief they're going to get up to, so I would want him close. I'd want him very close. I'd make him my assistant. That's what I would do. First pick in your opinion. First pick in my opinion. First pick will go to SmackDown, and they will probably take Seth and Becky. I think they'll take Seth and Becky. I don't know. I feel like they're the two big stars. So I think they'll take Seth and Becky. Who does Raw take then? Raw would have 3 picks. I mean, how do you not take Roman? But I don't think they will. I don't think they'll take Roman. I think they will take... I can see Aleister Black, Drew McIntyre, and Ricochet going over to Raw, but I don't know if they'll pick them first. It's hard. It's really hard to call. Mr. Big K5570, Jericho's promo on AEW was 5 stars. I agree. We were bubbling about it at the time. I absolutely agree. Sam, you legend. Look at that for a very, very kind donation. Sam, thank you very much. You don't have to do that. That's not something that we asked for or... yeah, crazy. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Let's see what Sam's got to say. He says, I seriously feel bad for EC3. I love Impact Wrestling, and I remember 2 years ago how big of a star he was. He is also a very, very good wrestler, and he can cut a very good promo. They have to start pushing him. Yeah, I mean, look, the problem with EC3 is that he's not WWE's talent. He's not WWE's star. So he's not someone that Vince, I think, particularly cares about. I think they've taken him so that AEW can't have him. I think he was a free agent and they saw an opportunity to bring a name into NXT. And that's what they did. And for some reason that I'll never know why, he got brought up to the main roster. And I legit don't know why. They clearly had no story for him. They already had him under contract. There was no need to bring him up. There's just no need. I really don't get it. So, he is a good promo. I hope that he goes maybe to Raw and they give him an opportunity. SmackDown used to be the land of opportunity. I think you'll see that being Raw moving forward. I think SmackDown's going to have the big names, and I think Raw will be the land of opportunity. People like Ricochet, people like Aleister Black, people like EC3. Sly Guy 2021, shout out to you, my friend. I will go over to VAR and see what your comment was, and then I can... read it out loud. I can see Jim Gore, one of our mods, saying, I wonder if Edge comeback, will Christian not be too far behind? I actually don't know Christian's situation. I don't know where he is in regards to if he even wants to come back. But that would be awesome if they could convince or manage to get an Edge and Christian like tag team reunion for a little bit. That would be great for Edge as well. It would protect Edge a little bit because obviously he wouldn't be competing throughout the whole match. So I think that would be a lot of fun. We'll have to wait and see. If there is a big name, this could be a very, very exciting evening. I think it's going to be exciting anyway, though. So watch this space. We are 16 minutes away. I am no closer to sending out this tweet because you lot just won't let me. But I'll let you off. Let's go to Sly Guy 2021. Here we go. I don't know if you saw this Wednesday, but I apologised for my rude fanboy comment I made the past Monday. I was upset and my anger was misplaced. Sly Guy, don't think twice about it, my friend, because not only can I not even remember that comment, I can't remember that conversation. The world has absolutely moved on, and yeah, don't worry about it at all. So, Yeah, very, very cool, dude. Thank you very much for the very, very kind donation. Really do appreciate it. So, shout out again to Sam Ginsberg. Very kind donation. Thank you. And a shout out to Sly Guy 2021. Everywhere we turn, legends everywhere. As we said, all of that goes straight back into the channel. Clearly, I'm not buying fake tan. Clearly, I'm not going on holiday anywhere. Clearly, I'm not buying myself nice fancy clothes. It all goes straight into the channel, goes into postage. I would say into figure giveaways, but our good friends at Wrestling Shop have donated figures. So we've got figures to give away. We've got things on the wheel. We could give away a figure whenever the wheel wants. So we have figures, lots of figures. All thanks to Wrestling Shop. That is sweet as well, isn't it? That is sweet. There's about 19 figures or whatever. Very, very kind. Tyler TS97 says, I think Hawkins and Ryder as edge heads again would be cool. That would be cool. CM Drunk says, any shocks tonight? I think so, but don't ask me what they're going to be. I would like to see someone like Shayna Baszler come up, or maybe Matt Riddle or something like that. I'm expecting some shocks. And the rumors of there being like a name backstage, I can believe it. I straight away, I think Edge. I mean, we could get John Morrison as well. I think they've been building towards this, so I think there's going to be something planned. I really, really do. Right, let's go. I still really do have to send this tweet. WWE Draft. What else have we got happening? We've got Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and much more. Oh, Sly Guy, what you doing, you little legend? I've got to send this tweet, dude. People need to know. They need to know that we're live. Okay, hang on, let me do this, and then I will do that, and then we will do a Wheel of Fun. Right, Smackdown, it's not even Smackdown Live anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, and I don't even need that anymore. Oh, I'm just sending it. Right, Sly Guy, oh my God, I've dropped it on the floor. Right, let me go down here. Okay, here we go. Let's read. Sly Guy. This one is for all the Fiend videos. They help me pass time at work. Keep up the awesome work. Dude, you don't need to do that, honestly. Do not need to send those through. I really, really appreciate them. Of course I do. And as we said, it goes into the channel. But honestly, you don't need to be sending through super chats and things like that, guys. I really, genuinely appreciate the support. But look, we're just here, we're just hanging, we're here every Friday, we're here every Saturday, we're here every Monday, we're here on a Tuesday for NWA, we're here on a Wednesday. It's like, man, it's just a great community. So thank you for watching, thank you for being a part. And actually, I've got to say this, I know we need to do a wheel, but I've got to tell you, right, there was a list that came out that showed the most watched wrestling related channels. Our good friend Jim Gore actually pointed out that it didn't look like the 2K channels were on there, so this doesn't include video games, okay? It's just people that talk about wrestling, so Cultaholic, Wrestle Talk, Grim, Wrestling with the Regret, blah, 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 blah. But it also included all of the wrestling promotions like Impact, WWE, Ring of Honor, CMLL, AAA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Being the Elite, okay? It's like bang, 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 bang. And they looked at all of the views that each of these channels had got, and they put it into one mega list. I think it was like the top 200 most watched wrestling-related channels, and we came in. We. Yeah? You? Me? Us? We came in at number 40. We were officially top 40, literally just by coming in at 40. But that still counts, because I used to watch like the top 40, like countdown for the music, like Top of the Pops here in the UK, and they would always show 40 in at number 40, yeah? So it's part of a top 40. We were top 40 at number 40, but still, do you know what I mean? Like, Yes, we got beaten by WWE, of course, and of course, the likes of Grimm, Cultaholic, Wrestle Talk, all of these big channels that employ so many people rather than just me. But I can't even begin to tell you what an honor that was to see that list and to not only be on that list, but to be, do you know what I mean? In the top quarter of that list, top 40 of that list. I can't even begin to thank you guys. And that's all down to you guys. It's all down to you guys for watching and supporting. It meant a lot. I mean it. It meant a lot. I was so proud of it. I actually pinned it on Twitter, shared it on the second account, put it onto Instagram, put it onto Facebook, put it onto YouTube in the community segment. That's how proud I was of it, like, of what we'd achieved. Because it's only because you guys have stuck with the channel and you come back and we have a laugh and all of that kind of stuff that was even achieved. So your achievement as much as the channel's achievement. So absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So bubbling over that. Thank you all so much. Celebrate with a forfeit. No, thank you. Dave's thoughts on Elite 73. I saw the list, but I can't recall. So without rereading it, I wouldn't be able to comment. I need to do a Wheel of Fun. I've still got about half a cup of coffee. It's lukewarm. If this goes cold, this will be a forfeit. So let me just try and get some of this. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to try and drink this while singing Wheel of Fun. Maybe it's not the same. Okay, I'll do it at the same time. Right, here we go. Oh, hang on. No, that was bad. Oh, no, that was a mistake. I'm really choked. Right, hang on. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. I swear to God, one day I'm going on Britain's Got Talent. One day I am going to go onto Britain's Got Talent, okay? And I'm going to walk on stage like this, and Simon Cowell will be there, and he'll be like, what's your name? And I'll be like, Days. And he'll be like, okay. And have you come far to be here? And I'll be like, no. And I'll be like, okay. And what song are you going to sing? Wheel of Fun. Okay. In your own time. Thank you. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. It's going to be like a big Susan Boyle moment. I'm probably going to need like a second verse, but I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. It's going to melt the internet. Tyler TS97, you and Gillian Hall would be amazing. What, like as a couple or something? That'd be nice. I think she's married. Right, let's spin. I haven't set this up. Here we go. Let's set the wheel up. Stream Labs. It's going cold. It's going cold. I told you it would. It was lukewarm, and now Luke has left. And the warm's gone as well. Right, where is it? It's hiding from me. I think it hates that idea about going onto Britain's Got Talent, and now it's hiding. Right, spin the wheel. Bosh. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, please not forfeit. Please not forfeit. Please not forfeit. Hey! Yes, 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 yes. Boom, boom, shakalaka. So it's landed on Slam Attack. Yeah, baby. Right. 3 packs. It's not wrestling week anymore. 3 packs of Slam Attacks. If we keep giving out the 6 packs of Slam Attacks, I won't have any packs of Slam Attacks. That's how economics works. So 3 packs of Slam Attacks, but of course you will get a cheeky Wrestling Days autograph. And as I said, if I do go on Britain's Got Talent, that will increase by at least 10 pence. So, 3 packs of Slam Attacks. They will go to the... What number am I feeling? What am I feeling? I'm feeling a 23. What? I don't know why. I'm feeling 23. The 23rd person that gives me the word. Golden. And I'll tell you why. Because in my head, when I go on Britain's Got Talent, I'm getting that golden buzzer. I'm getting that golden buzzer from Mr. Simon Cowell. He's going to be like, bang, like that. Oh, thank you, Simon. It's going to be amazing. So the 23rd person that gives me the word golden. Do you know what else is golden? Silence. Silence is golden. I should remember that. Okay, here we go. Let's count these up. Baby. Starbright, you are welcome. Dave Simon Cowell will love your work. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh! Every time! I don't know how it does it. I do not know how it does it. Every single time I count it, I get to within a couple of the number I need, and VAR goes, bye, and then jumps to, like, the end, or whatever. I don't know why. Hates me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. No way. He deserves it, though. Well done. Legit. The winner, Tyler TS97. Well done to Tyler TS97. You are a winner. Well done, dude. Well done, Tyler TS97. That must be what we call in the industry karma for all of your kind donations. So there we go. Let me jot this down. Smackdown. Where is it? Smackdown. Tyler TS97. 3 packs of them sexy Slam Attacks. Boom. Oh, hello. Oh, here comes trouble. Hello, trouble. Kia days. Right. Where are we? We are literally minutes away, my friends. Minutes away. So I'm on Sky Sports Arena. Please be the right channel. We will be going over to the draft. Obviously, there's going to be quite a bit of talking. But we're going to have to pay attention because it's going to be important. I am Becky Lynch for Halloween. That's not very nice. She's a lovely looking person. Smith says, new subscriber, love the channel, great content. Smith's Grove. Thank you very much, my friend. Love that. I love the fact that's your name and also it could be your address. Could you imagine if you was called Smith's Grove and you lived at Smith's Grove? That'd be immense. You probably don't, but if I was you, yeah, just free advice. Have a look. See if there is a Smith's Grove and then move there. You don't have to, right? But I would. Just to see the postman's face when it says Smith's Grove at Smith's Grove. So thank you very much for the support, my friend. I'm going to be the Fiend for Halloween. Goldilocks and the 3 I Don't Care Bears. Don't even know what that's about. I'm going to be the Fiend for Halloween. A lot of people being the... I'm going to be Days for Halloween. Yeah! I might be me for Halloween. I might be Harsh Prathai for Halloween. Brilliant. Love it. Days, I'm going to be Sting for Halloween. What? The singer? Roxanne. You don't have to put on a red light. Message in a bottle. I'm guessing the wrestler, but still. Days, you should definitely audition for X Factor. You just want me to embarrass myself, don't you, Jamie? I'm onto you. I know your kind. I've met your kind before, Jamie. Very cool. Days, what if Vince loses it? He makes Aleister Black embody Abby the Witch, thus drag us further into the misuse of the... In all fairness, you won me at Aleister Black being Abby the Witch. That is an image I want to see. I definitely want to see that. And then we can have Otis as like Huskus the Pig Boy. Because, you know, no disrespect, but he's carrying a bit of timber, isn't he? I think he'd be the first to admit that. So, you know, he could come down and all of a sudden, things are happening. Things are happening, you know? Right, WWE 2K20 sponsors WWE on Sky. Here we go. It's starting, guys. Is it just me? Feels a bit cold in here. It must be the draft. Ah, yes, 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 yes. That's right. It's time. Time for the draft. And of course, we will be doing the Wheel of Fun in about 45 minutes time. This first segment, opening segment. Oh, is that flashing away? It's going to take about 15 minutes. Obviously, they're going to explain what's going to happen. We might even go straight into the first match. Hello to Sagar. I used to have one of them, a Mega Drive. Apparently, MVP is backstage. Good, that's where he belongs. Worst joke ever. Which one? Because, do you know what I mean? We've quick fired a few there. I was a fan of the Sega Mega Drive one. The draft one, that was all right as well. Come on! You're not going to get this kind of content anywhere else. Which is probably why so many people stay away. But anyway, we're going over to SmackDown right now. Still love that rib cage that they've got on the entrance ramp. It does look cool. This is a much better entrance stage than Raw. I know that's like stating the obvious, but that guy is giving out free high fives. Breaking news. Go and see that guy in the crowd if you want a high five. We've got CGI. Look, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. You're looking live at the T-Mobile Arena. This is a big arena as well. This is where they do like big boxing events. And it is. I called it. Roman versus Seth. What is your prediction for Roman versus Seth? I don't know is the answer. This is going to be really close, isn't it? Honestly, I think in a straight fight, Roman wins. I feel like Roman is the better of the two, or has been booked better out of the two. He's bigger, he's probably more powerful. I feel like he is the big dog for a reason. Out of the two, I'd want Roman to win. I don't know if that's controversial, but I gotta be honest, like Roman just, he isn't offensive. He doesn't offend me. Since he, like, you know, came out with his leukemia thing and then came back, he's not been around the title. And I appreciate that. I like the fact that he's not being forced down our throats. They gave him a storyline. It was kind of an interesting storyline. It was one of the biggest storylines over the summer. So I kind of really like what they've done with him. In regards to Seth, I hate him. I hate Seth. I'm sorry, if you're a Seth Rollins fan, more power to you. But he should never have beaten Brock after he was injured. And, alright, the thing with The Fiend, it was what it was, but that's upset a lot of people as well. I'm going to wait to see what reaction he gets, and I hope it's boos. I hope it's boos, because that will mean that The Fiend did his job. So, Roman getting a really good reaction. Hopefully they boo Seth. Maybe they won't. Maybe they've waited a little bit too long. Perhaps people have forgotten about Hell in a Cell. Perhaps people are excited for the draft. We're going to have to wait and see. The big dog is here. WWE Clay Sculptures says the champ is here. That's because WWE Clay Sculptures is our live stream champion. You can see down there, the text doesn't lie. So, indeed, he is our champion. Prithwar Prasad says Roman versus Seth. Sight to be seen. Didn't even think a year ago Roman would be cheered. Love the flames that just came up there for Seth. Let's hear. It's a little bit mixed. It's a little bit mixed. I don't think there's many boos, if I'm being honest. Yeah, there's a few. There's a fair few. You can hear a fair few. I'm certainly going to join in. Boo! I don't know if you can hear me in Las Vegas. Boo! Burn him down, Roman! Burn him down! Boo! You look stupid! You look stupid! Why's your hair wet? Why are you the man's man? Fiend gonna get you! Yeah, don't like him. Not a fan. Boo! Sorry. Dog. Oh, sorry, I forgot she was down there. Oh, my babe. My babe. My little baby. In all fairness, she was asleep. The winning brand gets the first pick. So if Roman wins, SmackDown gets first pick. If Raw wins, or if Seth wins, Raw gets the first pick. Boo! Declan says, I kind of like Seth. Boo, Declan, boo! Nah, it's fine. You like who you like, dude. You like who you like. You look stupid. Yeah. Who, me? Not a fan anymore. Of what? Who? What? They've preserved Roman's fan appeal by not making him chase the title. Seth definitely shouldn't have beaten Brock. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. He absolutely should not have beaten Brock. It wasn't realistic. It really wasn't realistic. Brock Lesnar is legit a bad man. You're telling me that in a street fight, Brock Lesnar won't absolutely destroy Seth Rollins? Of course he would. It's just not even up for debate. He would absolutely destroy him. He is a trained fighting machine. Seth Rollins is not. So, yeah, Brock should have beaten Seth. It's not Seth's fault, but... Well, here we go. I'm going to blame him. Now SmackDown is the #1 show. Do you think we will have to wait for stories to develop like The Fiend till later in the week as the days switch? That's a really good question. It's short answer, yes. You're gonna have to wait for the brand that those superstars are on is the answer. Now, they didn't have Seth on that show. It seems like they wanted to save it and make SmackDown a really big deal. So, I think you're going to have to wait after, like, say, WrestleMania or whatever, till whatever show those superstars were on. So, most of them, the big stars, I'm guessing, will be on SmackDown. So, yeah, you're going to have to wait. Well, it's not a problem, is it? Like, I really do like Friday nights being and feeling like this. Feeling like a big deal. Let's call the action anyway. This is a fun match, which I feel like we have seen before, but man, not for a long time. And Seth trying to roll up Roman. Roman kicks out. Through the ropes goes Roman. I think it would make sense for Roman to win because the title's not on the line, and you're kind of saying that Roman could be Universal Champion. Roman is still the big dog. But obviously Seth keeps the title. Nice. Drive-by misses. Seth over the top. Roman gets out the way. They know each other so well. I mean, credit where it's due. This could be a fantastic match. This could be a fantastic match. They know each other inside and out, don't they? They absolutely know each other. They get into each other's faces. Seth gets into the ring, right into the face of Roman. Roman's like, get out my face. Seth smacks him in the face as well. These two are fighting here. They're going at it. No punches being pulled. Roman fires back with a shot of his own. The Fiend might interfere. He might interfere. I won't be watching Crown Jewel because it's on Halloween. you won't be alone. I think a lot of people will end up skipping it for that reason. I'm pretty sure Roman's hair is wet as well. It is. You're absolutely right, but he looks good. So, no problems there. Rollins' heel turn. I think it's going to be slow. I think whatever happens with Rollins... Oh, we're going to commercial break. Whatever happens with Rollins is going to be slow. It could be that he joins The Fiend ultimately. It could be that he turns heel. Yeah, I really feel like he is heading towards a rematch against The Fiend. And hopefully he's heading towards losing that title. But whatever happens after that, whether he turns heel, whether he joins The Fiend... I think it's going to be quite a slow thing, so I'm not expecting him to turn here. I'm not expecting a heel turn right now. Days, Michael Cole said the draft is not in effect until WO20. What is that? WO20. What's WO20? Days, this day next month, I'll be in the SSE Arena in Glasgow. Steel cage match. It'll be my first time on a plane. Have a great time, dude. Have a great time. Should be a really enjoyable show. It's supposed to be on Fox Channel 2 tonight on DirecTV, but I guess not. I guess decided to take it off. Oh, I haven't heard anything about that. It's on Sky as usual. I don't know what channel it's on in America. Hopefully you can find it or you've got it. I want a Liv Morgan appearance. I would expect that. I don't know if you get it tonight or if you get it on Monday, but man, there's no reason if they're fit and healthy to not bring them back now, because this is like hitting reset, isn't it? This is basically them starting again, starting afresh. So yeah, bring in Edge, bring in John Morrison, bring in Liv Morgan. Again, you know, who else is missing? Ruby Riott, don't know. I know she's been injured, but don't know when she's meant to come back. So we haven't seen Sarah Logan in a while as well, so I think hopefully if they're fit and ready to rumble, you're going to see them all. Date Alexa or Charlotte? I got asked that the other day. Alexa, because I think she's single. I don't know. I wouldn't want to date Charlotte, because then I'd have Andrade after me, and that is the last thing I want. Channel 56 for DirecTV. There we go, guys. If you're watching in America, Channel 56. Or DirecTV. What happened to the CM Punk deal? Rumors are that he has signed and he will be doing that backstage show. So that's the rumor. We're going to have to wait and see if that is true. Channel 8. Oh my God, it's all over the place. It's moving around. Hey, I'm new to your channel. I've been watching WWE since the 80s. Lordy King? That is amazing. That is well, welcome, dude. I absolutely love 80s WWE, certainly the late 80s, early 90s. Wasn't the biggest fan of the Attitude Era. I think what they're doing is all right at the moment. I'm kind of hopeful that we're on the verge of something very special. Certainly a lot of money around. You could argue more money than ever before. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that we're on the verge of something very exciting. So, welcome, my friend. Yeah, absolutely love it. You'll have to let me know who your favourites were from the 80s. I always love talking 80s wrestling. Right, we are going back to SmackDown. If you have just joined us, we've got our first match of the evening. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. This really is pay-per-view level match. Like WrestleMania main event level match. The winner of this match... their brand gets the first pick. So if Seth wins, Raw gets the first pick. If Roman wins, SmackDown gets the first pick. I'm going to say Roman. I'm going with Roman. I want Roman to win. I'm hoping Roman will win. I am Team Big Dog. Just had a Ring of Honor commercial. Very cool. Hello, Eddie202. Shout out to you. I feel like a Seth heel turn tonight. If he loses this, protecting Seth for the next few weeks with him picking up wins because of the Fiend could be good for a slow heel turn. Days, please read. What if the Fiend goes to SmackDown and he attacks a USA executive to make a statement? That would be fun. Single-handed powerbomb by Roman Reigns. The power of the Big Dog. on full effect. Look at that. Picking up Seth just with his right arm. Slamming him down in a powerbomb. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely work by Roman Reigns. This is honestly one of the biggest matches WWE could make. There's not many matches they could do bigger than this. This is proper WrestleMania level quality matches. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. Absolutely huge. Roman going into the corner. He's setting it up. He's setting it up. Surely Seth knows what's coming. Roman looking for that Superman punch. Oh, got caught into the middle turnbuckle. Rollins against the ropes. Clothesline. Roman to the outside. And there it is. Suicide dive. Roman goes into the commentary table. Seth Rollins again with a second suicide dive. And then throws Roman in. Very fast-paced action. He's going to look for that flying knee. Springboard knee. Here he goes. Up top. Springboard knee. Bang. Connects. I know he's doing it. Why doesn't Roman know he's doing it? Come on, Roman. I don't believe you're that stunned. I don't believe you're that out of it. Big frog splash. Connects. 2. Oh, shoulder up last second. Shoulder up last second. Could you imagine if this match goes an hour? Could you imagine if this match is so epic it just keeps going and running and we're still sat here in like half an hour's time? That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. That'd be all right. Roman will win by DQ. Did Seth get booed? He did a little, yes. Not as loud as I wanted. I wanted it to be the whole arena. I wanted the whole arena to be chanting yowie wowie as he made his way down. That didn't happen, but there were boos. Anadors with the suicide dive count. We're up to 2 already, and we're only 16 minutes into the show. Can we hit double digits? Keep an eye on that, Anadors. Keep an eye on that suicide dive count. We're looking for double digits tonight. Against the ropes, looking for the curb. Can't get it. Big strike by Roman. Seth goes. Oh, nice enziguri by Rollins. Big strike again by Roman. Against the ropes. And a little kick by Seth. Kick to the midsection. He's going to look for a power bomb. Picks him up. What's he going to look? Buckle buster? There it is. A buckle bomb. But Roman comes straight out with a Superman 2. Ah! Man, this match is fire! It is fire! Really good. Really good. Buckle bomb. Buckle buster, whatever you want to call her. By Seth. Roman goes back but springs forward with a Superman punch. Down went Seth. Roman couldn't get the 3. Really good. Really good match. I'm totally fine if they give this another 15-20 minutes. Totally fine. I think this could be a classic. This is like 2 of their biggest names, 2 of their best wrestlers. Crowd are into it. Look at that. Roman screaming out to the crowd. Backs up into the corner. He's looking for that spear. Ooh, here we go. Spear. Oh, into a pedigree. Into a pedigree. 1, 2. Ah, shoulder up. Very good. Spear into pedigree. Oh, man alive. What a contest. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Can't wait to see people try and hate on this. There's just no way. It's a great match. Now it's Seth backed into the corner. He's slamming. He's like, come on. They just know each other. Ah, the lights! The lights! The lights! Where is he? Where is he? Where is... Oh my God! Through the ring! Through the ring! Through the ring! The Fiend comes through the ring! And he's dragging him down! He's dragging Seth Rollins, though, escapes. Seth Rollins pops up like a Pop-Tart. He's a Seth Rollins Pop-Tart. He pops up through the ring. Absolute madness. The Fiend. The Fiend. Look at that. His head pops up as well. He's just staring at Seth. And he pops back down again. Oh, it is madness. The lights go again. The lights go again. What is kicking up? This is insane. This is perfect. It is so good. It is so good. You can hear that screeching. And now the Fiend. Now the Fiend is on the entrance stage. How did he get to the entrance stage that quick? Wow. So the Fiend was... How did he do that? There must have been two. Because that was really quick. That was really quick. The Fiend on the entrance stage. Well, they've got problems now, haven't they? They've got problems now. Who won that match? The Fiend is here. He is not finished with Seth Rollins. He almost got his hands on him. He dragged him down into the bowels of hell. And then Seth Rollins, like the little Pop-Tart that he is, pops up, even with the smoke coming out and everything. He pops up. He manages to just get away. You got away this time, Seth Rollins. But I'll get you next time. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was cray-cray. Totally on board. Love it. Well done. Well done to Roman and Seth. It was a great match. I don't want to say it was ruined by the Fiend, because it wasn't ruined by the Fiend. It was great, but I'd love to have seen like a clean finish in that match. But equally, I loved what I got, so winning. Absolutely winning. Madness. Absolute scenes. The Fiend took Seth to hell. He did take Seth to hell. He did. And he took all of us to heaven. We all went to heaven as Seth went to hell. The ring is broken. Oh, that's a really good point, isn't it? Yeah, the ring is broken. The ring is broken. We are only 20 minutes in, and the Fiend is here. Well, of course the Fiend's here. He's going to get drafted, isn't he? He's going to get drafted. Someone's going to select him, and when they do, he'll come out and he'll be like, yeah, woo, thumbs up. I'm going to Smackdown, yeah, woo. That would be awful if he did that, by the way. That was great. Wish there was a finish. Yeah, same. I wish there was a finish. They'll fix it. Oh, what can they fix it with? What can they put over the top to fix it? A towel. That would be cool. Some kind of like a towel or something. So you've just got this big chasm, but they just cover it over with like a beach towel. Maybe like a New Day towel or something. That could be a lot of fun. Days, the Fiend said fake. The Fiend said fake. Days, isn't there a draft pool? A draft pool. I don't even know what that means. Bray just tweeted a minute ago. Oh my god, guys everywhere. How can he be on Twitter under the ring and there as well? Let's see what he's got to say. What's he got to say for himself? No, he says, I saw you. That was an hour ago. And that is still the last tweet that he sent. What is that robot? What's that robot, guys? There's a robot. Is that the Fox robot? Oh, look, we've got the USA route. Then she's just looking at a peacock. That person. What's that person doing? What's that person doing? That is insane. That is my favorite wrestling moment of all time. That is absolutely brilliant. You've just got a woman. I think it was a woman. Might have been a man. Sat at a table making notes. But we could see what was on the computer, and it was a screensaver. Well, it might not have been a screensaver. It was a peacock. Do you think they're drafting a peacock? Do you think a peacock is going to be the first pick to Raw? They're going to come out and they're going to go, I saw this brilliant peacock on my computer, and that is going to be our first selection. We choose the peacock. And then this Peacock's going to come out and he's going to be like, yeah, hello, everyone. I'm going to Raw. What did they do that for? Did they think that we had our eyes closed or something? Why was there a Peacock? Absolute scenes. One of my all-time favorite wrestling moments. Tell me I didn't just see that. Tell me that I've not lost my mind. Right, they're showing us now how the draft's going to work. Peacock #1 pick, yes! Oh, look, Funhouse Bray on the graphic. Look, they're going through the rules. Blah, 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 blah. Rules. 70 superstars, 30 are going to go. 30 get drafted tonight, 40 on Monday. For every 2 SmackDown picks, Raw has 3. Tag teams count as 1 pick, unless they just want 1 person from a team. Any undrafted stars will be free agents. Blah, 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 blah. Why is this stopped? Let me go back into it. Come on. Crowd is dead for Steph. Steph come out. Has Steph come out? Oh, that's why. Stupid phone. My stupid phone. Okay. Rules are there to be broken. Yeah, let's break them rules. Break them rules. Break them rules. I really want the Peacock to be drafted #1. Right, so Steph is doing what Steph does best. Talking. Becky Lynch is the first pick. Becky Lynch drafted #1. So, wow. Becky Lynch to Raw. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. So, Roman to SmackDown. Becky. Okay, so Roman SmackDown. Becky Raw. Don't believe Becky's going to Raw. AJ. The OC. So do they count as 1? Have they just... That's cheeky. That is cheeky. That's clever from USA. I bet the Peacock told him to do that. They're like, if we choose the OC, can we have all 3 of them? Yeah. Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, has been drafted to SmackDown. And a picture of Funhouse Bray. Hurt. Heel. Raw. Drew McIntyre. Okay, that's a weird pick. I can think of several others I would have taken over Drew McIntyre. Well, there we go. Becky, the OC, Drew McIntyre. Look how happy they are. They're like, yeah, we got Roman. Oh, look at that. The robot is over the moon. The robot is absolutely over the moon. I've never seen a happier robot. The Fiend on SmackDown. Wyatt to SmackDown. Drew on Raw. Good first round. I don't believe. Yeah, where was Seth? Poor Seth. Poor Seth. No one wants Seth Rollins. Even all the executives have turned on Seth Rollins. Becky Lynch to Raw. Roman to SmackDown. OC. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Right, let's jot these down along the bottom. You deserve all this latest breaking news. I'm going to give you that. Raw have got Becky, OC, and Drew McIntyre. And SmackDown have gone and got Bray and Roman. Dun 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 dun. Shout out Peter Christ. Shout out to James Barry. So there we go. First picks have been picked. King Court. How can he be a surefire first rounder when we've had the first round? How does that happen? King Corbin on his way down to the ring. Let me know what you think so far. Are you happy? Are you sad? I do not believe Becky Lynch is staying on Raw. No way. No way. I think SmackDown will pick Becky. Can they do that? That's my prediction. Baby. Right, boring Corbin making his way down. Shorty Gable. They're still talking about Shorty Gable, aren't they? Really upsets me. Dun, 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 dun. Right, he's talking. He's saying a lot of words. Such a boring SmackDown, dude. The first half an hour has been fire. I think it's been really good. No criticisms from me. No issues from me. Okay, Corbin just cutting a boring Corbin promo right now. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. Corbin. Got a new shirt by the looks of it as well, hasn't he? Have you seen his new shirt? Oh my god, it says Shorty Gable. It says Shorty Gable on the graphic. Why does it say Shorty Gable? Why does it say Shorty Gable? They've gone with it, haven't they? They've gone with it. They're calling him Shorty Gable. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why has no one stopped him? Why have Fox not come in and went, no, let's not do that? Oh my god, I feel sick. Poor Gable. They're killing the man. They're absolutely killing the man. On the graphic, it actually says Shorty Gable. Why don't they just all line up in a long line and just punch Gable in the face? They might as well do that. Because that's what they're doing right now. They are punching him in the face. They are taking away his dignity. Shorty Gable. Could you imagine if the company that you worked for, right, started calling you Shorty Gable? Like, at what point did he say that they could? When did he turn around and go, yeah, it's fine, you can call me Shorty? I never saw that conversation. Right? So that is harassment in the workplace. So, Chad Gable, if you're watching, I know people. I can help you. We can press charges. Yeah, we can sort this, because you should not be victimized like that in the workplace. Having your employer actually putting that on a graphic is disgusting. It's not acceptable, and I'm angry for him. I am angry for him. You should be angry for him as well. He is being abused in front of our eyes. Old Shorty G. Old Shorty Gable. Totally unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. So, well, there we go. We've seen a great match. We've seen our first drafts. And we've also seen a man's career ruined. Because he's too short, they couldn't line up and punch him in the face. Do you think if they punched him in the face, it would all be like straight over his head? Because he is Shorty Gable. You aren't and I'm not. Brutus Clay, worst name ever. It is worst name ever. I say go full on stupid and call him Shorty G. They will. They will. We'll take it. This is just little baby steps. That's what we're doing right now. No name calling. Dude, it's not me that's done it. It's not me that's done it. They've done it. WWE have done it. WWE are saying that it is acceptable to call their professional athletes Shorty. Actually on graphics. Actually on Fox Network in front of millions of people around the world. I mean, I understand when Baron Corbin does it, because he's a heel. But why the hell has WWE gone, yeah, let's do that? That'll be fun, won't it? That'll be funny. It's not funny. It's victimization. Yeah, and you're going to get sued. Not by me, but by Shorty Gable. I can't believe they've done that. It is absolutely beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. Right, okay, we are confused. That's what we are. It's been a good show so far. We're heading for a good time. Do you like the music? Put some respect on Chad. No, I'm not even going to write it. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Boom. Chad Gable. That's his name. Chad Gable. The I show up to more shows than Brock sign is jokes. Oh, I haven't seen it. Yeah, they've got celebrities. Here we've got Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. Oh my god. Do you remember the Buck eyes from earlier in the stream? There he is. There is the whole Buck. We've got Joe Buck right there. I have no idea who this is, by the way, so I don't mean any disrespect, but I also don't care. They mean nothing to me. I've never seen these men in my life. WWE should remind themselves sometimes that they're a worldwide organization. I'm sure this is exciting for some of you, but not exciting for me. I don't know who you are. I don't know why your microphones are so big. Get off my TV. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Sponsored by Progressive. I don't even know what that is. But I know what Pizza Hut is. I'm watching you. I'm watching live. Thank you, C Gaming, the E channel. Appreciate the support, dude. So, Gable is in the ring. Let's have a look. Oh my god, it's on the graphics. It's all on the graphics. It's all on the graphics. Why is it on the graphics? Why has this company put Shorty Gable all over the graphics? And why is Chad Gable all right with it? No, 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 no! No! Oh my god. No! Who in their right mind thought that was a... The guy wasn't... Didn't he go... Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Chad Gable. Right, they're just saying that he got attacked. Chad Gable. Chad Gable, a amateur wrestler who competed at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. Chad Gable was at London 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is one of America's Olympians. Yeah? This is how America treat their Olympians. They embarrass them. They call them Shorty. I know it's not your fault. If you're watching and you're in America, I'm sure that you are as appalled as I am. But honestly, I can't even get into this match. I can't sit here and take this match seriously because they've absolutely killed an Olympian, a man that competed at London 2012, a man that deserves respect. I totally get it when Baron Corbin does it. Totally understand when Baron Corbin does it because he's a heel. But why the hell would WWE embrace that? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How did they fix the ring so quick? That's a really good question. I'm not sure. Joe Buck is the Anders the Giant's brother. Oh, get over it. Why? Why should I? Why should I get over it? I think it's ridiculous. Do you know what? Everyone's been kicking off this week about the fact that they're bringing in Cain Velasquez and about the fact that they're bringing in Tyson Fury. And you've got a legit Olympian right there who competed for America at London 2012. Okay, he's a great wrestler. A great wrestler who deserves respect. He had a great run in King of the Ring. We all thought this would be his breakout moment. And now they've changed his name to Shorty Gable. Who the hell is going to take him seriously after that? You tell me what new fans that have been attracted are gonna be drawn to Shorty Gable. I tell you, I already know Twitter is going to be a meltdown, and rightfully so. I can't defend that. There's nothing I can say to defend that. I think it's horrific, and I don't even care. I don't even care about this match. Gable told them to call him Shorty. I don't know if he's told you that he said that, but he absolutely has not said that. There is no way that he has gone in and said, I want to be known as Shorty. No way. That is a WWE idea that they have forced on him. It's like they've taken him down to size. We should all be bigger people. Maybe time to unsubscribe. Gable said, call me what you will as long as you call me a winner. Probably his idea. Please stop ranting about it. Unsubscribe. Absolutely unsubscribe, because there is no way I am not going to be honest with what I see. So I'm quite happy to sit here and rant about it. And I think I've got every right to rant about it, because everyone is going to be ranting about it. Jump onto Twitter. Jump onto Twitter right now without even looking on Twitter. People are going to be kicking off about this, because Chad Gable might have just come out and said, call me Shorty, call me what you want, I don't mind. And that's because he's being told to say that. He's being paid to say that. Okay, that's not his idea. That is creative that have come up with an idea for him. And they've said, right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to call you Shorty Gable. You're going to have to work with it. Do whatever you can to make this work. And this is what he's doing. This is what he's doing to try and make it work. So if you're watching this, believing that this is his idea, then unsubscribe. Please unsubscribe. Because we all know how creative works in WWE. We've seen time after time after time them trying to come up with these stupid ideas, these stupid gimmicks, trying to force it onto wrestlers. Why do you think there is no Dean Ambrose in WWE anymore? Why do you think there was so many people disgruntled? Why do you think Sasha Banks is so unhappy? Yeah? I really want this to be a new start. I really want this to be the reset. I really want this to be everything we want. I really want this to be serious. I want it to be sporty. I want it to be entertainment. I want it to be enjoyable. All of that kind of stuff, yeah? I'm totally here for it, and we're going to stay here for it. But why have they done that now? Why have they done that now? This is meant to be Fox. It's meant to be serious. It's meant to be a sport-like feel, you know? And Shorty Gable is so stupid. So stupid. I really don't like it. That's really disappointing. I don't know. There's not really anything else to say. That's how I feel about it. Some of you will agree. Some of you will disagree. We move on. That's it. But I really, really, really don't like it. Simple as that. We're at commercial break at the moment. We will do Wheel of Fun at the next commercial break. So we will go back to this match. And then I think we're probably going to get a few more drafts. I think we'll get a few more selections after that. Good entertainment by SmackDown. Yeah, it's been good up to this point, I agree. What is the purpose of the name change? I don't know, dude. Honestly, I don't know. I can't even see what they're trying to achieve. I can't see... they're trying to make him maybe an underdog, but equally I feel like they're making him a laughingstock at the same time. And he's such a great wrestler. He really is a great wrestler. Deep Six, but Gable has changed it into a Bulldog. So, Bulldog to Corbin. Corbin into the corner. Why do we get these same matches again? Yeah, it's a good point. A lot of people were upset about the fact we're getting Charlotte Bayley as well. We've got that later on in the show. This is the third time these two are facing each other. Gable on the outside. Drop kick. Corbin goes over the barricade. I've never seen a Deep Six countered. Right, Gable going up top. What's he looking for? He just called him Chad Gable. 2. Oh, moonsault. Joe says, Shorty Gable equals we the people. Bad creative. It is what it is. I am definitely not going to keep going on about it, but I'm happy that I've made my feelings clear on it. And I know that I won't be alone. Gable goes into a back elbow by Baron Corbin. Slammed down by Corbin, going for the cover. Kick out. I think Fox wants Charlotte over Becky due to her family ties. I think they probably see her as the premier star longevity-wise anyway. That's a really good point. I still think that they will somehow come in for Becky. I feel like Becky has had such a spotlight on her. You know, she was the winner at WrestleMania, and yeah, I really do feel like she is someone that is kind of the face of the women's division. I'd be amazed if SmackDown would be okay with letting her go. I really would. But let's see. I don't disagree. I think that Charlotte really is a big name as well. Gable round the back. Looking for a German. Delivers a German and keeps hold of it. Yeah, looking for a second, but couldn't do it. Corbin over to the ropes. Looks like he's hurt his back, Gable. Yeah, he didn't quite have it in him to hit two. Oh, we're almost halfway through the show, in all fairness. I mean, there's only an hour and 13 minutes left. It's kind of crazy, isn't it, when you think about it? And he's trying to get over. It's in the middle. It's a beautiful ankle lock, middle of the ring. Gable reverses. Nice flip over by Gable. And here we go. End of days. End of days. And Corbin wins. Corbin wins. Brilliant. King Corbin gets the victory. TLC is in my hometown. Fiend is the best. He is, isn't he? Fiend was cool. That was a really great moment earlier. As I said, you know, shame that the match didn't finish clean because it was a really enjoyable match. That match was very good as well. I will give him credit. I mean, I'm a big Chad Gable fan. I really do like him. We're at the Fox Sports desk. Ryan W. Fiend is on SmackDown. He'll never be champ now. Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. We'll have to wait and see. I fancy the Fiend's chances against Brock Lesnar. Bray has definitely been bulking up, hasn't he? I know he's not the size of Lesnar, but the thing that the Fiend has got is he's got that little bit of supernatural, kind of paranormal vibe going for him. So you kind of get the feeling he could get smashed with a few F5s and he would still pop back up. Don't know what keeps him down for good. So very interesting. They're talking about Hulk Hogan. Is he going to get drafted? Is Hogan getting drafted? Why are they talking about Hulk Hogan? Round 2, here we go. So, Seth. Randy Orton? My God, what is wrong? Why does no one want Seth? Orton goes to Raw. Orton to Raw. I gotta tell you, the only surprise so far is the fact that Raw's got Becky Lynch. Sasha goes to SmackDown. The Boss to SmackDown. Ricochet? Wow, that's big pick. Ricochet going over to Raw. I tell you, this is going pretty much as I expected, other than Becky Lynch. Braun goes to Smackdown. Down, 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 down. Final pick. Bobby Lashley goes to Raw. Look, I gotta be honest. We've got to be honest here. Lashley, Ricochet, Orton, Drew McIntyre, they are not what you would call top level picks, are they? Look, what's going on here? Why is that person still looking? Why is that person still looking at the peacock? I don't understand what's happening. No wonder USA are getting their picks wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, USA... Oh, I don't understand what's going on. Seth is Universal Champ. I don't think he can be drafted. I could be wrong, though. That's a good point. Maybe that's why Brock hasn't been drafted. It's a good point. It's a good point. Maybe you're right. Maybe the champions can't move. Maybe that's why we've not seen Shinsuke. Right, let's update this along the bottom as well. Yeah, Samoa Joe is on the panel, for those of you wondering. So, Sasha and Braun, and over on Raw, we've got Ricochet, Lashley. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me make sure I've got them all. Have I got them all? No. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am definitely missing someone. Ricochet. Orton. I'm missing Orton. Silly. Silly me. Orton. There we go. Boom. They're just having a look back at last week. Where's Joe going? He's been drafted to the pre-show by the looks of it. He has been drafted to the kickoff panel. Booker is so entertaining. That people works in the USA. Could it get more cringe seeing those fake execs celebrating? I just don't understand why the one is sat there looking at a screen that's got a peacock on it, and they're like looking like this, and then they go, yeah! Is the peacock speaking to them or something? That person needs help. That person needs help. I think the peacock is talking to that person. It's like, the peacock's like, next up, you're gonna get Bobby Lashley! Yeah! I don't know what's going on. Oh, WWE are lazy with their trons. Becky is champion, and she was a first pick. The peacock is the old symbol of NBC. Oh my god, it's Inception. What is going on? Michael Cole should be drafted to Raw. Days Orton is on Raw. He is on Raw. Becky is champion, and she was first pick. That is true. That is true. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Becky was first pick and she is champion. We still haven't seen Charlotte. Are you honestly telling me that Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre were bigger priorities than Charlotte? I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. The picks are crazy. Yeah? They are crazy. I'm sorry, they're crazy. It makes sense because we knew that the majority of talent was going to go to SmackDown. But it is weird. It is weird. Well, I'll never get over Shorty G. Has anyone seen the robot? Yes. Yes, there's a robot as well. Wheel of Fun. Yeah, right. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Right, Wheel of Fun time. Wheel of Fun. Days, please read the chat. I'm looking at the chat. I saw the chat, and the chat said Wheel of Fun, and that is what I am doing. That is what I am doing. Bang! La 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 la. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Right, here we go. Oh, Days, what does NWA stream on YouTube, dude? Oh, Slam Attack again. Slam Attack again. Wheel of Fun, man. I mean, look, that was real close to Figure Giveaway. Figure Giveaway was right next to it. But it's landed on Slam Attack, so 3 packs of Slam Attacks. 3 packs of Slam Attacks. They're going to go to the 12th person that gives me the word Chad. Let's never forget the word Chad, shall we? So the 12th person that gives me the word Chad. 12th person that gives me the word Chad. Never forget that is his name. Okay. I can tell you that Twitter is very angry. I did just have a quick look. The draft is very weird. They're kind of in a rock and a hard place, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done to Sue Hines. Well done to Sue Hines. You are a winner. Well done, Sue Hines. 3 packs of them sexy Slam Attacks. Right, let's go back over. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Definitely a Bray Braun feud on the horizon, yes. Congratulations to Sue. Days, look at the photo I sent you on your Bray tweet. On your Bray tweet. Friday Night Smackdown. Oh, what is that? Is that what's that? What's that? A leaked? What is that? I don't know what that is, dude. It can't be a list of SmackDown people because the OC have been drafted to Raw. Lesnar's here, guys. Lesnar is here. I just hope that Rollins goes to SmackDown. Well, he hasn't been drafted, and I don't really understand. Are we saying that the male champions don't get drafted? But the lady champions do? I don't understand. Who would draft Bobby Lashley over Charlotte? Days, check the trade pool list and compare it to the current trades. They are the exact same order. The trade pool list. I don't know what that is, dude. I don't know what a trade pool list is. Joe Buck is a sports broadcaster. He's famous in the US. I can't believe you don't know who he is. We don't have NFL, NHL. Well, we kind of have NBA, but I've never seen or heard of Joe Buck. I don't know who he is. I've never heard of him. Right, Lesnar in the ring with Paul Heyman. I'm guessing we're going to get Cain Velasquez. Days you're going to get drafted to SmackDown. Lesnar promo. Okay, we're at a Lesnar promo. We're into the final hour. WWE have posted draft results on their website. Oh, okay. Well, that's clever. All right, so there we go. We know the rest of the draft then. The wrestlers are split into two groups. Seth, Charlotte, Brock are in the second group, who can only be drafted on Monday. Oh, okay. Bizarre. I didn't know this. I didn't know that there'd been two groups. Okay, fair enough. If the, I think they could have done a better job of explaining that. I mean, maybe I missed it because I have to have the sound down. Anyway, Lesnar's here. He's got the WWE Championship around his waist. WWE already spoilt the draft on their website for tonight and Monday. That's the photo I sent you. Why would they do that? They're mental. So what is that picture? It's a whole list, but it's alternative. So it goes SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, Raw. It's got to be a mistake. Surely must be a mistake. I don't know. I don't know why anyone would do that. This is good. This is really good. I really like that. Paul Heyman says that Brock Lesnar has never made excuses about his loss to Cain Velasquez, and that's because of the kind of fighter that Cain Velasquez is. They're really putting over the fact that Cain Velasquez is the real deal. That scar under his eye, it's as a result of his loss to Cain. Brock Lesnar embraces his fears. How do I send things on Gmail? WrestlingDays@gmail.com. Is Brock versus Cain a title match? They haven't said. Might find out now. Grandel. Yeah. Brock. Oh, okay. He's just talking about conquering Cain. He's not talking about the title being on the line. Days Bray has tweeted, is this the one from an hour ago? Days, do you feel as if WWE are doing too much to get press? I don't know. I mean, Rey Mysterio coming down. Is he going to have Cain with him? Is he going to have Cain Velasquez? I hope so. And he does. We might even hear from Cain Velasquez. I know a lot of you don't watch UFC, but you're going to have to believe me, and you're going to have to believe Paul Heyman. This guy is the real deal. Cain Velasquez is a bad man. He has legitimately beat. You are looking at someone that he's had an actual fight with Brock Lesnar, and he won. He beat him. Yeah, they're showing pictures from that fight. And there's Cain with that UFC championship. You can look at the cut. Look at the cut on Brock Lesnar's face. And there, look, they show you a close-up of the scar. And Brock points to it as well. That man did that. There's not a more exciting fight for Brock Lesnar than this man right here. I really believe that. You could do The Fiend, but I think The Fiend needs building up a bit until he gets to Brock. For me, this is the most exciting fight. Rey Mysterio says history will repeat itself. Cain Velasquez on the entrance stage. Brock Lesnar in the ring. This is as big as it gets. It's got history. It's all about revenge. Brilliant. Really good. I'd love to know what their relationship's like. All right, we got the New Day. This time it's going to be fake. Well, it'll be scripted. It's so strange seeing fear in Lesnar's eyes. Days, do you think they might make Chad Gable a new Crash Holly? I just don't know. I just don't even know. Definitely the most exciting fight. New Day is drafted to the nearest Chuck E. Cheese. It was me because one person says Chaz and not Chad. Cain made Brock his bleep. Big, exciting fight with history. I hope New Day gets separated. Well, same here. Crown Jewels, Velasquez is going to give Brock a matching scar on the other side. Look, whatever happens, it's going to be exciting. Whatever happens, it's not going to be a squash. I don't think they're booking a squash. I think these two are going to throw down. It might get a little stiff in there as well, you know. Might be the odd shot that goes in that might not be that friendly. I don't know what their relationship is like. I'm very excited. The rumors are that Cain has now signed with WWE, which is big news. He's got to be, outside of CM Punk, one of the biggest free agents that there was on the market. He's legit, he's believable, he'll bring his own new fans. Do you know what I mean? It's like having a new Brock Lesnar. Only this one's a good guy. A nice, friendly Brock Lesnar. So, yeah, it's really cool. Really cool. Is Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia? Yes. Andrew says, I'm hyped for Crown Jewel. Very cool. Same here, dude. Green shirt guy will be drafted to AEW. Only 2 matches of interest on the pay-per-view. Days, what's your favourite chocolate candy? I've got no idea, my friend. I honestly don't know. I don't tend to eat that much. Honestly, I don't know. I suppose I do like a Snickers. I don't even know if you have Snickers in America. Days, if it's not a title match at Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, Raw, SmackDown, no title, then it means Brock will defend on TLC. I can't even quite follow that. But it doesn't look like it's going to be a title match. Top 5 favorite figures of all time. There's no way I can do that right now. That would be a video. I'd have to give that proper thought, dude. I honestly don't care. I don't watch UFC, and he hasn't earned a title shot. They might bring in UFC fans, but they will lose wrestling fans. Fair enough. Days, reply. I don't know what you want me to reply to, dude. Days, do you know anywhere I could get a reasonably priced Ultimate Entrance stage? You could check Wrestling Shop because I believe they had some. You could check B&M if you're in the UK. They might have some. I haven't seen any in Smith's for a long time. They're quite old as well, the old entrance stages. They haven't done a newer one. You can get a pop-up one now from, like, Ringside. But obviously they don't have any of these new ones. So there's been a couple of stages that they've done. But yeah, it depends where you live. I would say Ringside or Wrestling Shop, or if you're in the UK, B&M. It was me because one person says Chaz and not Chad. I don't know what you want me to reply to, dude. Oh, what in regards to the thing? Everyone's we've said it before. Everyone's is going to look different. I have to go by the one that I've got here. It should have been me. Right, what have we got now? We've got. Are they going to give out a couple of titles here to Susan G. Komen? We've got a New Day promo. Okay, I think these two ladies are going to get a couple of championship bouts, which is perfectly fine. Obviously talking about what they've been through. Rough, man. Really, really difficult. Fair play. Days, what do you think of The Fiend being on SmackDown? Think it's fine? I think it is the new A show, and it is what it is. I'm a little surprised. They didn't seem to be that keen on Funhouse. But I suppose you've got to take the rough with the smooth. So if they want The Fiend, which I'm sure they love, then they've got to have the Funhouse as well. Days, check Instagram DMs. I never do, dude. I'm rarely on Instagram. I'm surprised at how happy Kofi is. Wow, it's all about the power of positivity. Days, what is an English breakfast? English breakfast would be a fry-up. That would be like a fried egg, beans, baked beans, bacon, sausage, maybe black pudding, which is like pig's blood, but it is quite tasty. And what else do you tend to get? Mushrooms, hash brown, all of that on a plate, a big fry-up. That is an English breakfast. People tend to have that of like a weekend. You might have it on a Sunday morning or a Saturday morning. You wouldn't do it every day of the week. Okay, they're bringing out some cancer survivors, and as I said, very worthy cause. No issue with this whatsoever. Why would there be? They're coming out and they're going to get some... I'm surprised that the women's tag titles don't look like this, you know. They're the same as the other championships, but they're pink. Maybe that's sexist, I don't know. JJX says, Days, they've spoiled the draft. It's all over Twitter. Yeah, I've heard. People have sent me an image. I couldn't quite make the image out, if I'm being perfectly honest. It didn't seem to follow. I thought it was a list of people that had gone to Raw or people had gone to SmackDown, but I think it's literally the order of the draft. So, yeah, it looks like that information has leaked. But I gotta be honest, the whole thing seems crazy anyway. Don't understand why there's these two pots and all of this. They've really confused something that should have been really simple. Them titles are fire. Days, look at Gmail. God, people want me to go everywhere, don't they? Can't we just stream? Can't we just stream? Days, what's your favourite food? I don't know. I like burgers and pizza and all junk food like everyone else. There we go. They are getting women's championships, but they're not, are they? Because they're pink. I suppose in a way they're even better because they're like custom made. Because New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Right, we're getting New Day versus OC right now. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Days, Randy was drafted to Raw, not SmackDown. Yes, he was. You're absolutely right. Let me change that. Those belts will be on eBay tomorrow. Randy probably going to RKO Seth on Monday. Days, do you exercise? Do I look like I exercise? New Day versus OC, yep. They've got this new music, which is alright. It's alright. I thought it was quite generic, but the more I'm hearing it, the more it's alright. So, we got Gallows, Anderson, and AJ Styles making their way down. Stop with the pancakes. I agree. Easy-E should go heel. New Day flops. New Day flops. Days Wrestling Shop, don't have them anymore. I'm in Belfast, so next time I'm round, I'll drop by B&M and have a look. And on Amazon, they are over £1,000. No, that's madness. Have a look on eBay. I'm sure you'd find them much, much cheaper on there. They used to have them not that long ago in Smith's for about 30, but I haven't seen them in Smith's for quite a while. Feel free to have a look on the Smith's website, but I don't think they got them. Mr. Big K 5570, Bray on Raw, Fiend on SmackDown, split. Not for me. They're a package deal. I would hate to only see Funhouse episodes on Raw and never get the Fiend. And I'd hate to only get the Fiend on SmackDown. I really feel like they complement each other. So, no, I wouldn't split them. There's Alexa Bliss on Raw or SmackDown. She hasn't been drafted, has she? She hasn't been drafted. We don't know yet. I am weird for wanting Firefly Funhouse Bray more than the Fiend. I don't know. When is next Wheel of Fun? In about half an hour. Shout out to Dean Winchester. Hello to Tim. Thank you very much for the support, my friend. I gotta be honest, I really feel like the show's lost its way. I might be alone, right? You might feel different, but I really feel like there's momentum that's gone. Like, I was so up for this at the start. And then that Shorty G thing I feel like I got punched in the stomach. And then, like, the draft started getting a bit weird. And now do you know what I mean? It's just like, I feel like the momentum, it was like, yeah, great match. Fiend attacked. First round of the draft was alright. And things were, like, going. And then it's just like, it's just stopped. And now we've got New Day versus OC. And it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter who wins. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I don't know. If you want to know who's drafted, there along the bottom. So far, the first pick for Raw was Becky Lynch. Then it was the OC. Then it was Drew McIntyre. Then it was Ricochet. Then it was Bobby Lashley. Followed up with Randy Orton. So, what is it? 6 people that have been drafted over to Raw. And then over onto SmackDown, we've got Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Sasha Banks, and Braun Strowman. So 6 on Raw, 4 on SmackDown. That is it. That is all we've had so far. Mo says, same. This is getting a little bit dull. I agree. Well, Look, we're all in this same boat then, or most of us are in the same boat. We're still feeling the same. But let's not let it get us down. I'm sure there's still going to be a good main event to look forward to. I can't say that we've got much to look forward to with the draft, because it seems like that's been spoiled on Twitter. I mean, right now, I'm not going to look at those spoilers. I'm just going to wait and see for the rest of the show, see how it all unfolds. Of course, I'm going to end up seeing them or being sent them for Raw, so there's no way to avoid Raw spoilers, but I just don't know. I don't know why they've done that. I really don't. Kenny Omega to NXT. Now we got a little advert for WWE Shop. What about the special guest? Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, there was rumours of a mystery guest, wasn't there? So maybe all hope isn't lost. tonight only. Save up to 40% off championships and titles. Wow, that's a hell of a saving. Up to 40% on championships. Okay, we got the New Day in there against the OC. Seth Rollins popped up like a Pop-Tart. He really did. He really did. I loved the smoke coming out as well. It was as if he was a burnt Pop-Tart. Big strike by Kofi. Drop kick. Down goes AJ Styles. Kofi in there. I mean, Kofi just seems happy to be a part of the New Day now. Days, do you think the titles will change brands? I don't know. I really can't see Seth and Becky staying on Raw. I just can't see it. I don't know if they're going to cut some kind of a deal. I don't know if there's going to be a superstar shakeup soon. I don't know. I just don't know. But I would be really surprised if Seth and Becky stay on Raw. If you'd have asked me before who was going to be on Raw, I would have told you Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley. Do you know what I mean? Like, names that maybe haven't quite had the opportunity that they deserve. You wouldn't say any of them were main event, would you? I wouldn't say Ricochet was main event. I wouldn't say Drew McIntyre was main event. He's never been in the main event. So you can't say he's main event. Orton is maybe a surprise, but I don't think it's a big focus. I think SmackDown want, proper main eventers. I know you could say Orton is a main eventer, but he's kind of used more in the mid-card. Apart from his feud that he just had with Kofi, he's kind of been, feuding with Jeff Hardy, feuding with Rey Mysterio. They use him more around the mid-card now. We've got AJ in there with Kofi. Picks up Kofi. Kofi lands on his feet. Drop kick. Against the ropes goes AJ. Do you know what? I knew this was going to be a mad night. As soon as I saw that fake USA executive cheering on a peacock on his screen. Lands on his feet. Kofi spins round. Trouble in Paradise, and AJ goes down 2. Wow. Trouble in Paradise put AJ Styles away. I thought almost certain he was going to kick out. It was almost certain he was going to kick out. I do like the fact that they're protecting finishers a bit more. I was talking to someone earlier today about the fact that Kofi was put down with 1 F5, and I was like, I like that. I feel like 1 F5 should put people away. I don't like people constantly kicking out of finishers. And we've just seen Trouble in Paradise there putting away AJ Styles. Okay, let's see what we've got coming up next. They're recapping what happened earlier with The Fiend. Days, would they make it as Funhouse Bray is on SmackDown and The Fiend is a free agent? I don't think so. I think it's a package deal. That is great. He came through the ring, man. That is so good. It's not the center of the ring, Corey. That is absolutely, definitely not the center of the ring. Days, were you Alexa Bliss? Yes. My problem with boxers and MMA fighters coming to WWE without proper training is they could cause injury to other WWE superstars. We've seen it with Ronda, putting Alexa out twice. Cain has been training down in AAA. He has been in AAA. Granted, he's not had many matches, so it's not really much of a defense, but he's had a bit of training. He's not completely green. Right, here we go. Here's Fun Time, Steph. Let's see what she's got to say. Alexa Bliss is drafted to Raw. Alexa to Raw. Dun-dun-dun. Ah, the robot's gutted. Oh my god, the robot's gutted. Wow, the robot's like, what, guys? Why did we do that? Lacey Evans to Smack. That's bizarre. I would have bet a lot on her going to Raw. I wouldn't have said she was a SmackDown star. Monday Night Raw. Kevin Owens to Raw. KO to Raw. I think that makes sense. Really surprised with Lacey Evans to SmackDown. Really surprised. Revival. SmackDown. Makes sense. One of the best tag teams they've got. Is this the final pick? Yeah. Natalya to Raw. Okay. Wow. There we go. It is what it is. Peacock's still on screen, is it? Please be. There it is. Yeah, but no one's looking. I think they've now realised that the Peacock is on screen. Guys, I actually think this computer's broken. John, can we use everyone go round to John's. It turns out this is just a peacock. We've been looking at a peacock all this time. The peacock hasn't been talking to us. Get round to John's computer, quick! Get round to John's! Oh, absolute scenes in the USA executive room. Right, Women's Championship rematch tonight. Charlotte versus Bayley. Let's update this on the bottom. Sasha's been chosen. Okay, Raw have selected Alexa, KO, and Natalya. Honestly, I cannot believe that one of those SmackDown picks was Lacey Evans. Cannot believe it. All the people they could have gone for, they went for Lacey Evans. Why? Why did they do that? Were they drunk? Did the robot threaten them or something? Perhaps the robot fancies Lacey Evans and they did it just to please him. Otherwise they feared for their lives and their families. That's the only thing I can think. The robot was going to turn on them. Not my words. The words of... Well, me, yeah. The Revival on SmackDown, yes. NXT picks, they're not involved. What are you watching it on? I'm watching it on Sky Sports here in the UK. They split Alexa Bliss and Cross, have they? We haven't got to Nikki Cross yet. They can't believe how fake the boardroom scenes are. I love them. I do love those boardroom scenes, though. I really love them. I think they're brilliant because they're so fake, they become enjoyable. Like, did you see how crazy they went when they drafted Natalya? We've got Natalya! Yeah! Woo! I mean, don't get me wrong, she's awesome, but she's not like a main event talent. She's not someone that's always going to be... not going to build your show around Natalya. So I don't understand why they were going crazy for Natalya. And did you see how gutted the robot was as well when they lost Alexa? The robot was like, oh, I've never felt a pain like this. It's just like that weekend when they forgot to change my oil. Oh, how could we let this happen? Oh, I didn't think I could feel emotion because I'm a robot, but oh, I think I'm crying. Oh, I love it. I love it. I hope they just take all them clips, put them together, make a network special out of them. I'd sit there with popcorn, just loving it. Days, you nasty. Oh, you nasty. the war rooms feel like the NBA draft. Oh, do they do that, do they? Days, I will always love Seth Rollins. He is my inspiration, and I will never boo him. Braze tweeted, yeah, he said, I see you, didn't he? My prediction is Ronda returns tonight. I want a Fiend mask. You can get that £10 one now in the UK. I looked earlier, it is on Euroshop. So there we go, you can now get it. Are you ready for a good time? This Monday, the draft continues. Of course, if you want to know who we're picking, just go to Twitter or WWE.com. The boardroom is so bad, it's funny. I agree. Did round 3 happen? It did. And do you know who the winners were? Us. We were the winners. Because of the peacock and the robot. I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I'd get so excited about a peacock and a robot. I didn't even know I'd be talking about a peacock and a robot. But I am. And I'm so pleased that I am. Imagine if the executives freak out over Dana Brooke. Oh, could you imagine if they get Dana Brooke and the robot's like, oh, yes, this is the best day of my life. We've got Dana. We've got Dana. We got more. Right, here we go. Jot them down. The War Raiders, the Viking Raiders are going to Raw. Show me the room. Oh, stupid. Show me the room. I only care about the room. Don't even care about the picks. Smackdown. Oh my God. Lucha House Party go to Smackdown. Why? In a way, I suppose if they're booked well and not like jokes, they could be a very impressive stable. Monday Night Raw. Nikki Cross to Raw. So, there we go. She'll be on the same show as Alexa. Heavy Machinery on their way to SmackDown. Oh, they're not showing us the war rooms anymore. This is gutting. This is honestly the best part of the show. There it is. I don't understand. What's wrong with the robot? Oh, no, the robot's happy. I thought the robot was sad then. Love it. I love it. Whoa! Big news! The Street Profits! Street Profits, that's the biggest news so far tonight. The Street Profits. Are they just drafting them so they can have them talk backstage? Street Profits to Raw? That's such a great pick. Jesus Christ. That's a bit cheeky though, isn't it? Because Street Profits were down in NXT. They're technically NXT. I bet the robot's like, I can't believe it. We could take NXT talent. We could have taken NXT talent. Why did we go for Lacey Evans? Oh, man. People are going to hate on this online. But can I tell you right now? Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. I want that robot every week. I want the peacock. We need the war rooms. I want to know after every match how them 2 rooms feel about it. That's what I want to know. Has Seth been drafted? Apparently there's 2 pools and Seth's in a different pool and I don't know how it all works. I honestly don't get it. Lucha House Party. Let's call them LHP. LHP and Heavy Machinery have been drafted to old Smacky Down. And on Raw, we've got the Viking Raiders. We've got Nikki Cross. Why did they select them separate? You could have tag teams as one pick. So why didn't they take Alexa and Nikki Cross as one pick? Why did they waste it? Why has Raw wasted a pick? Why did Raw waste a pick? Jesus Christ, that Peacock's an idiot. The Peacock is an absolute idiot. The Peacock's like, do you know what, guys? We could take Alexa and Nikki Cross as one pick, 'cause you're allowed to do that with tag teams, but I've had an idea. Let's use 2 picks. Let's use 2 picks. Why? Why are we doing that? I don't know. Because I'm a peacock. Ah! What a legend. I love that peacock. I think it's my spirit animal. Right, Charlotte getting into the ring. Charlotte versus... Hey, we want some Bayley. Hey, we want some Bayley. Ooh. Ah. I wanna know, will you be my girl? Liv Morgan. They just said superstars that were eligible tonight and haven't been drafted are now free agents. And check the WWE website for more info. What? What is going on? What is this madness? But there's meant to be... if you haven't been drafted tonight, then you're a free agent. But there's another draft on Monday with a whole different load of superstars. I don't understand what's happening. Why have they made this so frigging complicated? How have they managed to make this so complicated? They just cannot do a draft, can they? They cannot do a draft. It's like, right, we're going to do a draft, but we're going to do it over 2 nights. No, the nights aren't together. There's going to be days in between. We're going to include WWE.com. We're going to have a robot and a peacock. We're also going to select a load of people out of one pot of superstars, but then we'll use a different pot of superstars on Monday. We're not going to tell anyone that, though. We'll be a little bit, we'll skirt around the edges on that. And we're not going to include NXT, apart from when we actually include an NXT team. We're also going to split up Alexa and Nikki, even though we could have drafted them in the same selection. But, YOLO. I think everyone's going to like it. Everyone's going to get on board. We'll also do a match where the winner gets to decide which brand picks first. But we won't actually finish the match. Love it. Love it. You gotta love WWE. I mean, if they don't know what they're doing, how the hell are we meant to know? So, boom. Raw gets the smoke. Days Shorty G wasn't drafted. Oh, wow. Maybe he can go back to being an Olympian and get some respect back for himself. It's all okay because the Peacock says so. Oh, okay. What? Has the Peacock tweeted? Fair play. Fair play. The robot and the Peacock. Love it. EC3 would do great in AEW. Days. Bayley will... Bayley hasn't been, has she? I mean, like, maybe she's in a different pot of superstars or something. I don't know. I can't even moan now at people not being drafted because they might be in this different pot of people being drafted. If you are, by the way, struggling to follow what's going on, just know that you're not alone. There will be a helpline set up, some kind of a support line. Because it's insane. It is insane. Doing it for a good time. Malcolm Cup of Soup Perv is in the robot costume. Oh, I thought so. I thought that robot was showing a little bit too emotion. Robots aren't meant to care, are they? They're a robot. I'm guessing that must be like the Fox mascot or something. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful. Days Heath Slater should have been #1 pick. I feel like more picks will be made on Twitter from this pool. Yeah, I agree. And they might already have been made over on WWE.com. So... yeah, I mean, look, we've got these, and I think you're absolutely right. More will follow. Have all of these gone to that list? Has these been spoiled? Everyone was saying that the list had been leaked. Is that still true? Tyson Fury, they're just talking about him. Days, did you also want Alexa on SmackDown? I don't mind, to be honest. I feel like she is a big name, but I don't know. I appreciate some people have got to go to Raw. I'm more surprised by Becky. I cannot believe Becky has gone to Raw. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it that they've got Becky. Has the draft caused you distress? Call 1-800-DRAFT support line. We can help. Edge is coming back on Monday night. Check emails. Heavy Machinery wasn't even up for trade in today's pool. They are set to be on Monday's Raw, but apparently they don't even follow their own rules. Fair play. Fair play. WWE just tweeted Cross will go to Raw with Bliss. They've announced it. Yeah, they've announced it. We know she is. They announced it in the 3rd round. They've changed one thing from the list. Cesaro wasn't drafted. Oh, okay. That's interesting. All the draft picks were in order on WWE Network. Don't get the leaked draft. It makes no sense. I quickly looked at it and it made no sense to me either. And apparently one thing seems to be a bit different, so I don't know. I don't even know what that list is now. From boxing on Channel 5 to Crown Jewel, Raw is getting the better picks. I'm not sure I agree. Not sure I agree. Right, Bayley's here. She's got a hood up. Nation, turn it up and give me some more. Bayley with a hood? Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Why is she wearing a hood? This part of her heel turn. She wears a hood now. Look, she pulls the hood back. She's not happy. The music stopped. She wearing new ring attire. It says Bayley. She looks very serious. What am I watching? What's happening? This heel Bayley. No, she's leaving. No, she's leaving. She doesn't want a match. Has she got a new haircut? What has she got? Is that an axe? Has she got an axe? Is this it? Is this the heel turn? Ah, it is! It is an axe! She's taking an axe to the wacky inflatable men. Oh my god, she's chopping them down. She's got shorter hair. Look at this. Oh man, that axe is vicious. Oh, look at it. Just collapsed on her head. Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. They've always stood by her side. Look at this. After all this time, she's chopping them down. Chopping down the inflatable wacky men. Bless them. They're down, but they're still smiling. And now she throws them off the stage. This is a whole different Bayley. This Bayley means business. This Bayley is a heel Bayley. She looks great with short hair. Can we just... I mean, she looked great anyway, but she looks great with short hair. Looks just throwing these fans down on the ground. I wonder if this means that she's going to get new entrance music and everything. Oh, there's someone in the crowd that's got like her old logo. I don't feel that Bayley represents that anymore, my friend. You might want to throw that sign in the bin. So she comes down to no music after chopping down the wacky inflatable people. It's a sad, sad day. She needs to hang out with the New Day. She needs a little bit of power of positivity. She better win. She's wearing AEW colours. I love her hair. I really love her hair. She looks great. Into the barricade goes Bayley. I am not a hugger. Bayley looks like Casey Catanzaro. Over the barricade, into the crowd. She's good. It's kind of, it is a bit like a new character, isn't it? New persona. Oh, pulling the hair of Charlotte. They're fighting on the outside. Bayley looks like she's from NXT. Cool hair. She went from I'm a hugger to I'm a mugger. Nice one. I like that, Rob. She should go with that. She should definitely take your idea. I'm a mugger. Look at her. She's like, yeah, check out my hair. Right. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Wheel of Fun time. Let's grab the wheel. We only got 14. I mean, I will say that the show has been flying by. Spin the wheel. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe because, of course, we're here every Friday, every Saturday, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday. Championship is what it wants. So it looks like WWE Clay Sculptures is going to be defending tonight. Managed to avoid forfeit. Managed to avoid forfeit. Right, okay. The 15th person that gives me the word wacky, you will go one-on-one against WWE Clay Sculptures. 15th person that gives me the word wacky. I think if your tag team doesn't have a team name, then they get drafted separately. That's good. That's good. I see what you've done there. Here we go. Hey, we want some wacky. Hey, we want some wacky. Right. Let's count these up. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done to E-Man. E-Man Total Extreme Wrestling. I tell you, E-Man has been a big supporter of this channel for quite a long time. Long time, actually. So, this is awesome. So, E-Man is going to get an opportunity here. Very, very cool. Let's go over to tweet. This is going to be tough. So, E-Man is going to go up against WWE Clay Sculptures. Are you ready for a good time? Don't forget, if you're in the UK as well, you can come on down to Wrestling Shop Live. It's free to enter. Have a look around. You can meet Bill, who is the head designer for Elite Figures. You can come down and meet Bill. And, of course, you can meet me. I will be there both days, November 16th and 17th, down in Leicester Square. If you go over to Wrestling Shop on their website, then you'll find details, like the postcode, because I don't know it off the top of my head. So, yes, if you are in the UK and you're watching this, hopefully see you there. Okay. Poll is up. Boom. There we go. E-Man versus WWE Clay Sculptures. We've had our draft. We've had rumours online that people know what's happening with the Raw draft as well. It's been a non-stop stream, man. We knew this was going to be full on, and it has absolutely proved to be that way. It has been a full-on stream. My 11-year-old just said that she is no longer going to be Bailey for Halloween. 13-year-old is still going to be Becky. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. What, because she chopped down the wacky inflatable people? I understand. In a way, she kind of chopped down a little bit of all of us, didn't she? She kind of really chopped down a little bit of all of our respect. I mean, they never did anything wrong, did they? They never did anything wrong. They did nothing but cheer her on. Bailey was looking for a stunner, but Bailey got pushed. I suppose it worked, though, isn't it? You know, if there's kids now saying they don't want to be Bailey for Halloween. Crossbody to the outside by Charlotte. 10 minutes left. How do you vote? Go to Wrestling Days on Twitter. Go to @WrestlingDays on Twitter. And make your voices heard. Who do you want as your champion? I am so uncomfortable. I'm like sat on my legs. I'm in actual pain. I'm in actual pain. Poor them indeed. Because Bailey became Psycho Bailey. Pro Wrestling said, full on, great stream. Appreciate the support, dude. Frustrating at times. Funny at times. Love the robot and the peacock. And honestly, the only thing I ever ask when it comes to WWE is they give us something to talk about. And they've done that. They've done that. I would hate to watch a show that was bland, boring, nothing to discuss. This has been non-stop. We've had things to talk about all throughout the show. So for me, this has been a very good, fun episode. And there's blood all over the mouth, all over the face of Charlotte right now. She steps out the ring. Bailey is down on the outside. Days, I think it'll be neat to see Bailey as a heel. R.I.P. wacky waving inflatable arm waving tube, man. Well said. Well said. I also love the peacock and the robot, yes. Into the ring goes Bailey. 1, 2, and the ref has got the gloves on because obviously there's blood. Lovely moonsault by Charlotte off the barricade. Executed very well. She does that very, very well. Nice kick from Bailey. Bailey grabbing the leg of Charlotte. Nice. Bailey needs Adam Rose. Oh, Bailey to belly. 1, 2. Kick out by Charlotte. Kick out by Charlotte. It was Rebecca Vardy. Oh, that's been hilarious, hasn't it? All of that. I've been loving that feud. They should definitely book that for WrestleMania. There's blood. She kicked out. Who's bleeding? Charlotte's bleeding. There's blood coming out of the mouth of Charlotte. Right. Charlotte going all the way up to the top. Nice moonsault. Bailey gets her legs up. Charlotte grabs the legs into her. Look at that. What is that? It's like a standing. It's not a Boston crab. Bailey's just wiggling around all over the place. Kicks out of it. 1, 2. Bailey trying to use the ropes, but Charlotte managing to kick out still. I love heel Bailey. Heel Bailey is awesome. Vardy versus Rooney for the undercard of the KSI fight. Days, do you wish Stone Cold didn't retire? I don't mind. He's been and gone, hasn't he? He's been gone for so long that I can't say I desperately want to see him back. He's obviously had, like, bad neck injuries and everything, so I don't know. Bayley up top, drops the elbow. 1, 2. Charlotte kicks out. Why weren't Seth, Brock, Charlotte drafted? Apparently there's like a whole different separate pool of superstars for Monday. I think it's so that they didn't have just like the nobodies left for Monday. They didn't want all the good names to go on Friday. So they've got some good names to draft still on Monday. Oh, natural selection, aka bow to the Queen. Little small package by Bayley to... Oh, Bayley wins! Bayley wins the championship. Look at the face on Charlotte. That was a pretty quick count. Heel Bayley has got that SmackDown. Why did she lose it? What was the point in her losing it? Was it just so she could, like, finally snap? Was it just so that she would go, like, all the way? Think it was. There we go. Look, she's running around, holding the title in the air, celebrating. She gets the belt back. So I think Charlotte won it just so that Bayley could go full heel. Just so that the darkness could consume her. I want to see what she's got to say. I hope she cuts a promo. There's still a little bit of time. Flair will win it back on Monday. Bayley standing on the commentary table, holding the belt in the air. It is new music, isn't it? New music for Bayley, new theme, you're right. It's very generic. Very, very generic. Draft number 2 then continues this Monday. Still a lot of people there, isn't there? Still a lot of names to be drafted. Oh, here we go. We're going to hear from Bayley. Heel Bayley. Let's see what she's got to say. She is quickly becoming my favourite. Screw all of you. Yes, 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 yeah. Heel Bayley. Heel Bayley. Yeah, right. She went right up my rankings, let me tell you. You gotta love a bit of attitude, man. Haven't you? You gotta love a little bit of attitude. Screw all of you. The wacky inflatable people are dead. Also that Bayley could turn full-blown heel. Win back her championship. I mean, what is it? I mean, was she not allowed to cut her hair that way when she was a face? Do you think she just really wanted that haircut? She's like, man, I've seen this great haircut, but I'm not allowed to have it as a face. Maybe if I turn heel, then I can get the haircut. Oh, I'm gonna turn heel. Went and got a haircut. Chopped down the wacky inflatable people. And now here we are. Screw all of you. We've got heel Bayley. Love it. Really cool. Shame the theme's a little bit generic, but still, it's all right. Look, there's worse. There's definitely worse. But yeah, she is right up there in my estimation now. Can't wait to see what she does next. I love new Bayley. I love new Bayley. Days with Fox involved with The Fiend, I can see great things. Do you agree? Yeah, why not? Why not? All right, positive. 10 out of 10 this week was good. Badly. Badly. Hey, we want some badly. Days, do you think John Morrison will be on Raw? I don't know. What happened with the rumor of the person that was meant to be backstage? Definitely worse. No. beginning was great, end was great, rest was boring. I agree with Brian. I'm feeling like a 7.5. I think the draft was disappointing, if I'm being honest. Looking at the draft, although it gave us the peacock and the robot. What else do you want? I mean, come on, for a couple of hour Friday night entertainment, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. I certainly feel entertained. So I'm not going to hate on him for that, but man, I do feel like the draft could have been done a bit better. Ronda Rousey will end up on SmackDown since she is on Fox for 9/11. R.I.P. Inflatable Men. Yes. Badly. Show was average. Liv was on the picture. What if Bailey is Abby the Witch? Doesn't seem like she's Abby the Witch. Black to SmackDown is a must. But there we go. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, even if you didn't. It was a lot of fun. And I've got to be honest, Shorty Gable might be my least favourite moment of this year. My least favourite moment of 2018 was Shane putting himself in the World Cup final and then going on to win that. That was my least favourite moment because we'd done this whole tournament and then in the final he actually comes out of nowhere, puts himself in the event, wins it, and then goes around calling himself the best in the world. I know it led to a few things, but for me, we can look in retrospect now, it wasn't worth it. They could have built a star. There's people angry about Cain Velasquez. There's people angry about Tyson Fury. There's people angry that WWE don't have the ability to build a star. That's why they don't have the ability to build a star. Because when they have an opportunity, they throw it away. They give it to Shane McMahon. So even in retrospect, my least favourite moment of 2018 is Shane winning the World Cup. My least favourite moment of 2019, no doubt, there's nothing that comes even close. Shorty Gable. Absolutely, no doubt in my mind, my least favourite moment of the year so far. And we saw it tonight. Happened tonight. So there we go. Not going to bang on about it. It was annoying. It definitely annoyed me. And I think it did take something away from that match. And, it cost a bit of momentum for the show. Thankfully, we had the robot and the peacock that brought it back. And obviously, we got a Bailey heel turn at the end. A full-blown heel turn to send us all home happy. So, well, most of us home happy. So, there we go. Well done to WWE Clay Sculptures for retaining. Very, very close, though. Very, very close. Thank you very much for watching. I'm back again tomorrow for UFC. We're back on Monday for Raw. Let's see how the draft finally plays out. What the final pieces of the puzzle are. I've got a sneaky suspicion that somehow Becky goes to SmackDown. I can't believe that Fox don't want Becky. I can't believe that. So let's wait and see. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.